is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
Got you on the press box on the Sunday. What day is today? It's the 15th.
16th.
The 16th. November 16th edition of the press box. Naughty in your company right up until 1 p.m. along with Earl the Pearl, along with Stat Boy Sancho in the building. Mega is traveling today, so safe travels, Mega. And
Mega been to Madrid?
No, we going to Lutra.
Okay.
Got some pineapple in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
and I had to have one 49er conclave. So yeah, bang bang Niner gang.
I got you.
Clint Jail Johnson will join us in a little bit, but it is another Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. Glad you're here and with us. And of course, this is the press box, all brought to you, of course, by the Island Game. And be sure to check out the Island Game. They got a great promotion called the Final Push, and you definitely want to take advantage of that. You have a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to the Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. All right? Any $20 bet or more gets you registered. The more you play, the more entries you get. And like I said, it's the Final Push. And every month, they hook you up. Kicked it off in September, gave away $2,000. October, they gave away $3,000. November, they're going to give away $5,000. And then in December, grand prize, all-expense-paid trip to the Super Bowl 60 in Santa Ana, California. All credits to the Island Game. For more information, simply log on to theislandgame.com. Also being brought to you by Green Parrot and Margaritaville, PI. Those are the two best watering holes to take in your football action. Thursday night football, all the games Sunday, right up until Sunday night football, then back at it again with Monday night football. Bud Light specials in effect, wing specials in effect. Great menus at both locations. And don't forget, Green Parrot got you hooked up for Thanksgiving. They got those awesome Thanksgiving plates going on as well. And they got all the football games going on. So, indulge and enjoy this Thanksgiving. Let there be football and turkey. Go check them out at Green Parrot. They got great deals going on as far as the Thanksgiving meals going on. All right? So be sure to check them out Thanksgiving. They go there for lunch and then just stay. Eat your plate, get the 12 o'clock game in, then watch the 4 o'clock game, and then watch the 8 o'clock game. And then if you got the itis, then just wait. Just sleep right there, and then boom. Friday night, they got the new Black Friday football game as well, too. So you see? NFL know how to market. NFL know how to get it out there.
Sure do.
Also, like I said, Margaritaville PI, awesome menu over there, so be sure to check it out on the flip side of the bridge. That's a great way to take in the games. And, of course, Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL. And I'll be honest with you, Bud Light is everywhere. You can win all season long with Bud Light. Like I said, they got a great promotion going on at all Jimmy's Liquors locations. Get in, make your purchase, get registered. You got a chance to go check out NFL football, courtesy of Bud Light. But in addition to that, if you want to take advantage of all the Bud Light specials,
Bud Light,
they're everywhere on Sunday. I'm telling you, man, big up the Cortez and the crew. They are everywhere. Plantation Bar and Grill, 6 for $25. The Bay, 6 for $25. Kiffer Sporting Lounge, 6 for $25. They're all over, all right? You got the Green Parrot, like I said, they got the Bud Light specials going on. But you already know about that, all right? So be sure to check it out. Plantation as well, all game long, all season long, Bud Light in full effect. 11:13 a.m. is the time. And like I said, welcome back to another edition of the Press Box. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about some Major League Baseball, talking about the NBA, and of course, then we get into your NFL breakdown for you. All right? We got your AFC and NFC reports brought to you, of course, by Green Parrot and Margaritaville PI, respectively. We got our picks at the end of the day, all brought to you by The Island Game. And all show long, we're hooking it up for you, giving you a chance to win Bud Light. Listen out, and I'll tell you how to do that. But welcome to the show. Glad you're here. And let's start with baseball.
Hey.
Pearly, you got any Dodger news? Let's get that out of the way.
There's they had the GM meetings that ended yesterday, the annual general managers meetings that happens every year. And there's a rumor, it's nothing has been verified, but there may be a handshake agreement between Bellinger and the Dodgers to return him. Whether it would happen or not, it's just a rumor that came out of the GM meetings. The next rumor that came out is that Skeens, the pitcher from Pittsburgh, said he wants to be a Yankee.
He did.
But he's downplaying it a bit. Cincinnati was talking about trading, and there was an announcement that Cincinnati put his ace green on the trading block, but Cincinnati says that's not so.
Stop. Hold my hand, son, because I get a little emotional.
People are really got to see this.
No, man, hold my hand, man. If I could get, if we could get Skeens in pinstripes, can you imagine? Fried, Skeens,
Schlittler.
him. Thank you. I'm glad you said it. Yeah. Because I ain't getting in trouble for America. And then we got the Lugo, the little Dominican kid.
Mm-hmm. You have a number two pitching staff behind the Dodgers.
Our boy who was injured, who's coming back.
The ace, Garrett Cole.
Yeah, you'll have the number two pitching stock behind the Dodgers. Yeah.
Not only to mention that we're targeting
And then we
Tatsuya
got-
Imai from Japan.
Correct.
Yeah.
And don't forget, I want to say Katsuya, but it's Matsuya.
You mean the third baseman?
No. The pitcher.
Murakami? No. Which pitcher?
Yeah, there's another
Murakami
Japanese.
is the third baseman. Tatsuya Imai is the pitcher.
Tatsuya. Not. I went to say Katsuya, because shout out to Katsuya, the restaurant in Bahama, but it's
Yeah.
Tatsuya.
Imai, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the talk.
So y'all can't have all of that pitching.
No,
You get
that's
him.
fine. That's fine. We're not, we're talking to speed. There may be a possibility the Dodgers will get Skibble.
Yeah.
They're talking to trade with that. Apparently
But I think one of the trades the Yankees made, not to cut you off,
Yeah.
just so you could pick up on that thought, was the reliever that they picked up from Pittsburgh last year.
Williams.
No, Bernard.
I know you're talking about not Williams. Other than Williams, yeah.
Short,
Yeah.
Caucasian American,
Yeah,
chunky individual.
Yeah,
that
chunky,
throws
yeah.
a lot of heat.
Yeah, 98.
Are we talking about Leiter Jr.? Or
No.
No.
But I think he might be a possibility to fill that full-time closer's role for the Yankees, especially
Bednar,
Bednar,
that's
him.
it. David Bednar.
Thank you, Bednar. Yeah, Bednar can fill that role as closer.
Yeah, Williams is with his catastrophic
but I
hitting
think
for you guys.
I think Williams. is gone.
No. He had a great second half.
yeah, but
He had a
there's
great
also
second
talk
half.
that he's up. He's a free agent. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
and he said he want to go back to Milwaukee. How?
No, he's saying that too. But don't worry, the Dodgers dingling something in front of him too.
Who, Devin Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might
Milwaukee's
be
too
one-
cheap to re-sign him.
I think he might be one of those
Reacting.
career like National League guys feel more comfortable in the National League than in the American League for
Probably
some
so.
strange reason. It's
Yeah.
purely
Your players
psychological.
like that.
But some people look at it like that. But I think, boy, if you guys added him
Yeah,
to your
that's the talk.
rotation.
You see, like I said last week, the Dodgers got like between $87-100 million freed up with Clayton Kershaw, Conforto, CP3, Taylor gone, Chris Taylor gone, and
Oh
Austin
my,
Barnes.
Chris Taylor going.
Chris Taylor was 20-some million. Conforto
Yeah,
was
but
20
Chris
some
Taylor
million.
was a contributor,
Kershaw was
though.
30
He was
million.
part of the
he
process.
was. But his bat just declined over the last few years, and he couldn't crack this. He couldn't crack.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
He'll probably go to a smaller market team and start every day and still play a couple more years.
Yeah, he's still got. He's a good team leader as well. So there's also talk on the rumor that the Padres up for sale because
I saw
the
that.
owner died. His
Right.
wife is now running it, but his brother is saying that it's been in the family all along. So that's a possibility that they may be on
Now-
the same. Because but then if that happens, I have to cut you off. If that happens, they're gonna go on a dumpster sale real quick and get rid of Machado, Tatis, and a couple others.
But Tatis got New York Yankee written all
That's
over
fine,
him.
right? That's the one Machado. I can't
Yeah,
stand him. I
man.
think he's one of the. I think I hate him more than any player in the Major League Baseball, and that's because the way he dissed the Dodgers and
After
talking about
leaving?
I'll win the championship before the Dodgers do. We got 3 before he even made it 3.
He was talking.
Wasn't he with you?
He with us
like
for
2
half a
years?
season. Half a season.
He was talking about PlayStation.
Probably was talking about PlayStation.
Now, here's something that
And he had a home in LA. He
Here's
could have
some-
had maybe 4 rings.
here's something that ran across my radar. Okay? All this offseason talk, but a quiet rumor. You know the Kansas City edition by subtraction.
Yeah.
I hear Bobby Witt changing blue and white from Royals, blue and white to Dodger, blue and white.
That has been a
I-
talk,
I
but
don't
that
know.
is
But
that's
I hear
not growing. That's not getting any.
I hear
buy-in
the
there.
price that Kansas City is asking is like we'll have 2 of your young pitchers, we'll have 2 of your infield prospects, and we need an outfield prospect.
Yeah, we
So-
can give up all that.
And
They
they
with it.
they want like maybe 5 for 2 or,
Yeah,
or
it is
4.
with it. It is
I
with it.
think y'all may do 3 for 1.
Well, rushing
Simply because you
rushing
have
is a possibility.
simply because you are disgustingly filthy rich in the minor leagues.
We are.
It's disgusting.
And on our 40-man roster, we're rich. We're very rich.
So
We
I
get some
think
kids out there that could. There's one kid who's been playing for the last 5 or 6 years, and he cannot make the cut, and so he may become a trade bait just so he could get a chance to play in the majors.
I'd be very interested to see that move. That would be like as far as Kansas City goes, that would probably gut them, as far as the fan base, because that's one of us who came up in our system and all of that.
Yeah.
But if you could get some draft picks and some actual prospects that can actually step in and play right away, because they can't even get a play at in the Dodger rotation and system simply because how talented you guys are.
Yeah.
Then they got to look at it, because that was kind of the case back in the day when David Cohen couldn't crack the Yankee lineup.
Yep.
Got an opportunity with the Mets, and the rest is history.
That's right. That's
You
right.
see, so I'm thinking that might be the case right there. Kansas City wants to get better. They need more positional, improvements.
And plus,
Possibly.
they don't want to spend any money because they're going to have to pay that brother.
You all
so-
got a good catcher in the minor leagues. They can't crack the lineup
Yes,
either, right?
yes.
And a certain individual said this year could be his last year, Salvi Perez.
Yes. Yes.
So that might, again, you get some young pitchers to come over.
Well,
with a catcher and-
if that he's untouchable. Rushing is probably more the fellow who made Austin Barnes expendable.
you mean the one who's present with the Dodgers?
Who's
You
president
gotta
of the
let
Dodgers,
him
but
go.
he has to play every day. He's not playing a week, one game here, one game there. He's a player that needs to be on the field every day. So he may be a trade prospect.
How's his bat?
His bat is good. He just hasn't been able to turn it around in the majors. He hasn't been able to be consistent because he's not playing.
That's what runs a problem with an organization like yours. When you get so rich in talent, they
Yeah.
don't get the reps because
Yeah.
you got everyday guys and vets that need the
mean,
reps too.
Arguably, Will Smith could be considered one of, if not top 3, definitely catchers in baseball.
Yeah.
And he's improved considerably in throwing runners out. His defense behind the plate is pretty good. His bat, it speaks for itself. He was in the running for a batting average until he got hurt.
So
There's also rumors that Baltimore's going all in to try to revamp this team. It's going that Boston is trying to improve its bullpen considerably. So there's a lot of things.
Baltimore was a 100-win team a few seasons ago.
Yeah, and
They've
they
declined.
but Baltimore was favored to win the division,
Yeah.
to challenge y'all for the division.
Exactly, but it turned
And,
out to be us in Toronto.
Yeah, you're in Toronto, and you see what happened there. But Baltimore, their pitching couldn't come around, so they're looking at
Baltimore
going
has
all in.
young talent. Gunnar Henderson, I believe is his
Yes.
name. Adley Rushman,
Yes.
Jackson Holiday, who keeps coming in and
yes.
out
Some really
in the minor
big-
leagues. They got a lot of talent.
So and they have a pretty good minor league system as well. So
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. There was a conversation today about how when free agency hits in the major leagues, it's boring because it takes the whole 3 months for things to happen in the. But and when other league free agency at the first day, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
first
boom,
week,
boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
But that's Major League Baseball play because there's a lot of cat and mouse, a lot of this. Wait to see what other teams offer before you come back
Yep.
and see what you got to beat. You don't want a low ball or high ball when you get a person for a lower rate. So you just wait and see, and that's what it involves. So you won't see maybe 1 or 2 things move before the new year, but not until January, February. You won't see a lot of stuff happening.
but I think a big question is do the Blue Jays try to repeat, I mean, in the sense to keep the guys together, and make another run at it, and make another go
They have
Their
as
biggest-
American League champions
They
and
have
try
to.
another World Series. in
They're
there.
basically bringing back the same team, except a key player that they could lose to the Yankees or to the Dodgers or to the not the Padres out of the running now. I
talking
think the
about Bo
Giants.
Bichette?
Bo Bichette.
Yep.
Bo Bichette. There's a little pulling from the Dodgers because of his dad used to be a Dodger.
Yeah.
Deshante, is Deshante? That's his name? No.
Dante
Bichette.
Bichette.
Deshante. Too behemoth. Dante Bichette. Which we met not. He came, his
Yeah,
mother and
but-
father came with him and he was young.
Also, the Dodgers are obviously going to be in every conversation because of how y'all carry on.
And how we got money.
And same way the Yankees going to be in the conversation because how we carry on and we got money. I'm hearing, also familiar with the division, would like to be Yankee, you know what I mean? Considers that.
No, I know that.
Considers
I'm
that
not,
a place where
I
he
think
would wanna
the
be.
Yankees would be are the front runners. He wants to go. I know he wants to be where he can win.
Man, I'm just thinking of him and Short and Jazz at
Second,
And he
two,
knows
good,
Jazz.
two good friends
He
playing
knows
together.
Jazz.
Or you could put him at third.
He can play third.
Bring up the prospect. What's the rookie kid's name again?
Forget his
Coming
name.
up out of Double A and Triple A. Can't really deny him anymore.
Yeah, but the talk is we need the Dodgers' two needs are
We're talking about George
second,
Lombard Jr.
Yes, sir.
second baseman and left field. So talking about putting him on second, Mookie, who's going to win the Gold Glove, who won the Gold Glove. Muncy, if not the Japanese player. I'm not going to mess up his name.
We're talking about from South Korea, actually, Ho Seung Kim, or no?
No, Ho-Sung Kim, he still got some
gotta
growing
work
to do.
out,
He
yeah,
still
just
got
work out.
Now, unless some stuff happen over the offseason, he comes back in the preseason,
Like a beast?
in the preseason, like in spring training, like a beast.
Yeah.
Then it'll be a talk about, hey, maybe we'll bring Bo and maybe even use Kim as a trade bait
Maybe.
because he's on the cheap, $6 million a year.
That's really cheap.
He's on the cheap. No. He got a $6 million bonus. He's on $700,000 a year. The
Wow.
minor league, a major league minimum for rookies. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. I mean, when you have talent like that tied into a rookie contract,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you have leverage,
Yep.
that always works for a
Yep.
franchise.
Yep.
That always works.
People that are asking whether Sasaki is going to stay in the bullpen. There's talk that he's expected to join the rotation next year. So
As
that'll
a
be
closer, or as a starter?
as a starter.
As a starter, okay.
So that's
Because I think he just
that
became
depends
a
on what-
closer for the postseason.
Yeah, and it's not saying that cannot happen, but you're going to look at what they're going to do in terms of signing another. If they get Skibble, then maybe he will stay there. If they get Diaz, then
I
maybe
forgot about Tariq Skubal.
Skubal. I keep calling him Skibble. Skubal. And then
Yeah.
Diaz, you never know what happens. So it's going to be
Edwin Diaz.
Edwin Diaz from the Mets.
Is he a free agent?
Yeah, and probably the best closer in baseball.
What
Now
about
the talk is he's talking about a 5-year, $100 million contract. I don't know.
Don't know about
He's
that.
31, I think.
I think he'll likely stay in New York.
Probably. So the
He
New
really
York,
should.
New York one. It's a 50-50 New York keeps him.
Yeah. I think that's the best.
And
bet.
Soto was pushing for them to run it back with him to make sure they bring Alonso back.
Who?
Make sure- Soto.
Who's that?
That guy who's upset. Who's
Formerly
pissed.
played for the The Nationals?
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
Padres?
Pretty much pissed because he didn't get a vote, an MVP vote. He did not get one
Why is he
one
mad?
first place vote.
Why is he mad? They didn't even make the playoffs.
He was upset and bent. He was mad that Otani and Todd thinks is unfair. But it isn't. If you got
It's
an elite
not
pitcher,
unfair.
an
Ohtani's
elite batter, and he
in
put
one.
up the numbers,
In one.
and he put up the numbers, you got 55 home runs, 100,
know.
160 some runs scored. You got a 2.87 ERA. Hey, you got pitchers who only pitching that. They got a 2.87 ERA.
Listen, how my dad feels about Micah Parsons. He won't even say his name. I don't even want to say Soto's
I
name.
understand.
He left us. He left us over $5 million. Went to Queens. Didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, I have no problem
Didn't even
saying
make the playoffs.
Micah Parsons because when you watch Monday Night Football and you watch all four quarters, and at the end of the game, he has one tackle.
No, he had a sack.
No, soccer,
I'm going to check those stats.
soccer fries.
I'm going to check those stats.
He had a soccer fries.
I thought he had a sack.
Go look up Monday Night Football game. The game they
I'm
played
sure you
against
would have studied it
Philadelphia.
before coming here because obviously you don't
The
want
game against Philadelphia.
the game that they lost.
Look at that stat line.
You were pretty happy
Micah
with that.
did not have a sack. He had one tackle and
Okay.
one assist.
Impressive. Okay. Okay.
See?
Impressively bad.
Not necessarily.
No, but when you look at his
Because it could mean that they're double teaming him and you got to look at what the guy
Fair
next
enough.
to him did.
Oh no, but hold on. But didn't someone tell you already when you go up against big teams, they scheme him out and he can't stop the run?
That's fine. That's fine. But Cooper had 4 sacks. Tackles, sorry. Sorry.
Cooper's
I don't think anybody. I don't think
Cooper's not
anybody.
getting paid $47 million a year.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
think
have
anybody
some
in the Bucs has a
players
sack.
that they will double and triple team, and if then that makes the other players give their best, and the other players don't step up, then you have a problem. A prime example of that is Sealer got the recognition in Miami as a serious defensive tackle because of Wilkins. Wilkins got double and triple team, and Sealer was free up. That happens when you do the superstar.
And now Zach Sealers were in Denver. I
Huh?
believe is Zach Sealer in Denver or still in Miami?
No, he's still a Dolphin.
Okay.
Still a Dolphin.
Maybe that's Zach Allen. I'm confusing with him.
Yeah, I
who's in
think you
Denver.
are, yeah.
Yeah.
Right
But so-
now, 13-6 Commanders over the Dolphins.
Yeah, Debo had a long touchdown off a screenplay. He did.
I have him on his fantasy, so I'm not feeling too bad about that. Miami already had 2 chances to score and blew it. So
Yeah.
No, but Tua's not even playing that bad.
no, they had 2 chances. They were in the end. They were in the red zone twice. And you had a 3rd and 2, and you come up with this crappy play again that he gets sacked, and then I'm able to kick a field goal. I don't understand the play calling. Or is it he just getting scared and checking down too quick?
Hey, we got football to talk in
I
a
know,
little bit.
I
just
know.
gave a score update.
I know,
That's all I did.
but so then you look at what's going on in baseball right now. It's the chatter is heating up. So the winter meetings are coming up. So you'll see what happens in the winter meetings. That's when some movements are made, and so we wait to see.
How's Hernandez doing post-surgery?
Okay, recovering slowly. He played through the injuries during the World Series.
And then Clase says that he's not guilty in the pitch rigging scandal.
Pitch rigging.
Yep.
I was not aware of a pitch rigging scandal. Shame on me.
There was a scandal going on, saying they were throwing pitches.
Just the closer from Cleveland.
I have
From
not
Cleveland,
seen
correct.
The Dodgers were looking at trying to make a move to get,
I have not
Correct.
seen-
but that'll be
And,
off the table now.
He took bribes to help gamblers win bets on his pitches.
There you go.
Wow.
Trying to say that
Mr.
And he had to post a $600,000 bail.
said
Mr.
one
Producer.
I was not
one
aware
pitch
of this.
he said would be a ball. It was in the dirt, and Andy Paez swung on it, so that would be a strike.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, they
27-year-old
So
reliever.
apparently,
were getting 5,000 to 7,000 a pitch.
yeah,
You do 5 or 6 pitches in a game.
and
had a
you
good
probably
day at the
only
office.
you're only making the $700,000 salary.
Correct.
only
$600,000 that he had to put up for his bail.
only
That's ridiculous.
the Bears bondsman put that up. He had to find $60,000. But
I was not aware of this at all.
I mean,
Pitch
these
rigging.
guys have opportunities to make millions. Major League Baseball's minimum salary is growing every year, 7 or 750.
Yeah, I don't understand how
It's
they get.
growing.
I don't understand how they get caught up in these.
And you get
these
caught
have
up in
to be-
these
these have to
bullcrap
be
things.
off-field incidents where they go gambling in like the in-house casino or whatever. the
No, but that
speakeasy and all
it
that.
is. You
Get in debt.
What you get is you get a lot of kids who come out of a poor environment.
Yeah.
Basically no edge because they're drafting them at 16, so you're not finishing high school like that. And so they're coming into baseball, and sometimes they slip through the tracks in terms of being trained or
Right. They don't know how to manage
how
money,
to manage.
what to do
They're
with their
supposed to
money.
be taught how to manage, how to deal with these things. So they just get excited about having all this money. You come from, maybe on down the
Yeah,
road, the
don't-
guys
don't know
shooting
what to
dice
do
under
with
the
it.
light every night, so you're doing the same thing.
You're used to that. Things happen.
You gotta understand, and then you don't want to let certain friends down.
Yeah, like people get this, like they have to pay their friends this amount.
You don't have to do nothing.
Their publicity, like no, you don't know your friends. No,
But
money
your
when
friends
you're making
running.
as an
I mean, if
athlete.
that's your best friend who's running beside you and helping you train every day and stuff. Okay,
yeah,
good.
that's obviously
But
different.
the other
Like this
friends,
whole
they
list
they
of friends
sitting
who
there
ain't
drinking
doing
Heinekens and chilling.
Exactly.
Bud Light,
out of your
drinking more
pocket.
Bud Light than they can afford,
Out of your pocket.
and then they mad that you don't do it for them. Ah, come on.
Yeah, no.
I think
That's when
let's
you gotta
get
kick
to the
rocks.
phone lines. I got a feeling this muff checking in.
Probably.
Definitely.
Talking heads.
Good morning to the best talk
Mystery.
show on this side of heaven.
Mystery. What's happening?
What's happening, Mystery Dolphin?
Absolutely, and good morning to all the co-hosts in the studio. You got the smartest minds of sports in
Appreciate that.
today and always. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning to you, my brother. Now, what you got good for us today? Your Dolphins
just-
getting beat again.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. I want us to get some good picks, so I don't have no problem with that. I just called to ask a question about the Jets. What y'all think about the Jets coach? Is he going to stay or he's going to go?
Boy,
I can't tell you. I think he should stay, but I can't tell you. It's a crazy climate in the NFL with coaches.
Yeah, but the bottom line is that management made the decision to gut the team out. So
Yeah,
you're,
so they
you're
want
probably
him to
trying to say,
rebuild them
listen,
up,
we're
yeah.
going to help you get the
And now
players
you
you
can
want,
rebuild
get the
it in
players
your
you
vision,
need.
and so we need to see results. And you have no excuses.
So I
yeah,
think he'll be back. I think he'll be back.
I think he deserves to stay.
I think he's got some pedigree with his history for playing, with the Jets for Parcells back in the day. And, I think like Pearlie and Sancho mentioned, management made moves. They traded Quinn Williams to the Cowboys. They got draft picks for that. They traded
Sauce Gardner
to the Colts. They got draft picks for that. So the Jets are pretty much going to control the NFL draft in the next 2 seasons, this season and next season, in both first rounds.
And I think
they're gonna have
2028 too.
and 2028. They're going to have a plethora of picks. So what you're going to have to look at is how the Jets rebuild. Now, are they going to rebuild with Aaron Glenn in mind as head coach, or are they going to show him the exit at the end of the season? Two-way scenario. I think, like Earl and Sancho alluded to, they're going to let him buy some of the groceries since he's a Parcells guy with all those draft picks, build the defense how he wants to, get the quarterback in there who he wants, and let an offensive coordinator build out the offense for him and go to work. If they show him the exit, he'll land on his feet anywhere in the NFL as a defensive coordinator. And if they do show him the exit,
100%.
the first place that should be is the Dallas Cowboys.
In Baltimore.
Because
No,
he
we
used
need
to
him.
play, he used to
hope
play
he
for
gets
Dallas
saved.
too,
Did he play for Dallas?
under Parcells.
I hope he gets saved. Another thing is Purdy back today is for the 49ers?
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah, they need him. Mac
And so is Ricky Pearsall.
But Mac Jones is doing a good job. He did well last week, but I believe that the decisions he made last week, Purdy would have made better decisions. I believe that was a winnable game for them last week.
Yeah, but for them to be 6-3 or 6-4
6-4 without Brock Purdy.
without Brock
it's pretty
Purdy,
telling.
it's pretty. It's a testament
pretty
to Matt
telling.
Jones, man, and the system that Shanahan runs. If you're his kind of guy, you're going to flourish in that system.
Yeah. And Naughty, I believe y'all gonna beat up on the Raiders today. Y'all looking good. I believe y'all gonna beat up on the Raiders today.
On Monday night, yeah, we got the Raiders, and I
on
need
Monday, that's right.
I need the offense to show out, man. I need points in fantasy.
Yeah. All right, gents. Y'all have a good one.
Good stuff,
show as
man.
usual.
Appreciate it, man.
it
Have a
easy,
good
Mystery.
Sunday, Mystery.
Enjoy.
All right. Third quarter, 2:49 left. Miami first and 10 at their own 44, trailing the Commanders 13-6.
Yeah, they scored on the punt.
So we'll see where it goes. Still a lot of football left to play. I
Yeah.
thought more points would have gone up in this game.
No, they don't have Jaden Daniels and they got Tua. What do you mean?
Ooh.
Chain went for 174 last week, rushing and 51 receiving.
That was the
Washington's
once in a
run
lifetime.
defense sucks.
I think that's one of the rare times Purley's mad that they beat Buffalo. Like he
No,
beat
I'm never
Buffalo,
mad when you beat Buffalo. Oh, no.
But it ruins your tank job, though.
That's all right.
don't know Purley.
That's all right. I sacrifice.
hate Buffalo that bad?
I hate Buffalo, and I hate Buffalo, New England, and the stinking lousy Jets that much.
Well, the Jets ain't gonna do you nothing.
I
They've
don't
done
care.
anything for
I don't
years.
care. I'll tell you the truth. If the Citibank Pros was playing the Jets, the
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills, or the Patriots, I'd be pulling for the Citibank
Citibank
Pros,
Pros.
hoping they win. I never, ever. And I have
Yo,
a friend
y'all
who
beat them
we call him
soundly,
One Man
too.
Gang, who sent a message to me every week. So I sent one back to him last week.
The one-man gang.
One Man Gang. Good guy, though. Good guy. I actually kind of looked like the One Man Gang the rest of them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But
Beat them soundly 30-13.
13, we got another call coming through. 13-6, though. So I thought more points would have gone up in that one. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
A lot of game left.
Yeah, I mean, we got only two teams on bye this week, so we'll talk about that, coming
Yeah.
up in a little bit. But let's pivot and head to the NBA.
Yes.
I think we need to talk about the NBA. Lots to talk about in the NBA. We'll get to that. Let's get to the calls first. Talking heads.
Good.
Yeah, brothers.
Muff.
I was getting
Muffro.
calling on the second half. You call my name. Now you're going to call my name. Now, get your pen, Naughty.
Yeah, you got to touch on the Bengay Bowl a little later tonight.
Yeah, man.
And your predictions coming true. Stock boy, what's going on? Boy,
what's going
the
on,
Baltimore looking good. Your daddy predicting you all well. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah.
You're going for
Looks to
4
be
in a
4.
row.
We play Cleveland
and
today.
Pittsburgh, you're right. They go win 2 out of the last 9 games.
Looking like it. They have Cincinnati today who beat them, so that's a toss-up.
No, I think they can beat
Yeah.
Cincinnati today.
What? Boy, Joe putting up 50 points? You got to be, boy, that's a rivalry.
Joe-
Joe
Joe Flacco?
You see what happened last time, Bernie. You see what happened in the first game. And then, Bernie, last week, that was good for the fans. That was good for the fans. Because, going into the game, they was then saying, the Bills beat the Dolphins 2 over the 45 times. And then say that. So it was a good win for the fans.
It
And
sure was.
Bernie, yeah, Bernie, you see Phillips then get a takeaway and a half, eh?
Yeah, he did well.
Good. Yes, he's doing well with the
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him.
I don't think the
Yeah, I'm
Bills will
very
win the
happy
East.
for him. And VJ Armstrong, them taking a couple of beatings. I'm cut it right now. Miami, I saw him in 10th. Hey, but the Lakers in 4th position, I don't like that. But in 4th seat, I don't like that. But anyhow,
We might have moved up from last night after we
We're
won.
10-4. The Rockets are 8-3, so they have like a 0.5 above us. But guess what? We're coming.
Okay.
Last night, I thought I had a flashback last night. I thought I was in the Boston Garden. I saw 4 white boys on the court at the same
For
time.
real. For real.
Yeah.
Dalton Connect, Austin Reeves, Luca, and Rivera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
We got a center. It's a white boy, right?
Max
Jackson
Cleaver.
Hayes.
Yeah.
Oh no, Cleaver. Yeah, that's
Cleaver.
Yeah, and then the other day watching ESPN, they saying, well, the who was traded Luka to the LA League was fired. We finally kept
Yeah,
him fired.
Nico Harrison was
to get
fired.
fired for that night when he traded Luka.
Correct.
For 80. You see 80 gets jump up to get the rebound, injured, out for another
You
2
can
months
fire
or
him, and the owner says okay. And the owner says okay to trade.
No, but the owners don't know much about basketball. The Dumont family and his mother-in-law and all that.
Who can trade for him, man? Boy, look here.
Yeah, I don't know who's trading for AD at this point. His return's going to be very low. He's older and he's washed.
Yeah, he's too fragile, man. All right, and then I'm going on this one. Apparently, I see Mookie back to the game, to the LA game, to the Rams game last week.
Yeah. There are a couple of them are out to the Rams game, and a couple came out to the Lakers game as well.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, but let me finish. Hey, Apparently, man, turn over the ball on 4th on downs on the 1 yard line, getting into the end zone. Got to tie this game up. But anyway, we get
No, man.
Ain't no
yeah,
way.
man, we can tie this up right now though with 1:16 leave in the third.
Thank you
Miami
very
get
much.
The ball.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Keep us posted,
Sure,
man.
guys. Keep up the good way.
Appreciate it,
All right,
man.
Muff, take it easy, man.
All right, so we're talking NBA. Let's talk a couple of things. What happened in Dallas? I think Nico Harrison.
Failure.
No, but I
failed.
was surprised that they were firing him because they given the chance to the team to get healthy.
Obviously, he had to rub somebody the wrong way there, and maybe the team turned on him. Maybe I don't know.
But it's
Maybe he wanted to pull off another
it's
trade.
evident Dumont and those didn't know basketball how Mark Cuban knows basketball. So all they did was ask for the
Now I'm
green light.
hearing rumors that Cuban wants to
Buy him back?
Buy him back.
He should buy him back. That's the only chance he'll have of saving this franchise.
Really? Like,
Yeah,
I
but-
care.
I don't either. I'm a Laker fan. Thank you for Luka, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
Prime MVP candidate, averaging what 38, 8 and 8.
34.9
8 and 8,
or something like that. Little
it's-
34 points.
It's
a game.
ridiculous.
My biggest fear is what happens when LeBron comes back chemistry wise.
Luke, the ball is in Luca's hand.
Yeah, it's Lucas.
It's Luca's team.
It's Lucas'
LeBron
team.
is coming as the sidekick.
This is yeah. LeBron is demoted.
LeBron is gonna.
This is-
LeBron
I'll
is gonna,
try telling him
This
that.
should be his
no,
last
because
year.
he can't do it. And he can't give us 30 minutes.
Can't, yeah,
to
he
do it.
can't perform
So
physically.
when you need that hard bucket, yeah, you can give him the ball. Let him go drive to the bucket, yeah. But
They tried
Luke is
to-
Luca's
they
team.
They tried to get LeBron's spirit last night. They started Bronny James. They gave him 10 minutes, 0
And
points,
he
1
did
assist,
nothing.
1 rebound. Pure decoration.
The one assist was a lob to
Yeah.
Adu Thero, the rookie that I was telling you about from Arkansas.
yes,
He is
yes,
nice.
Yes, he's gonna be good.
Aiton is finally being
know what?
dominating for us.
Aiton is playing good
20 and
basketball,
10.
Again, listen, Thero reminds me of a young Scottie Pippen, body-wise, build-wise, and the way he goes to the hole. Now, will he develop into that Scottie? Who knows?
You
The
need a
jumper-
Jordan to develop
The
that.
jumper is suspect, but the defense, the long arms,
When Scotty
the
came
steals,
in, the
rebound-
jumper was suspect.
So
Yeah.
let's see if he develops. But
They're from the same school? No.
but athletically, it gives JJ Redick the opportunity to throw him and Rondo at you at the same, not Rondo, Vando at you, Vanderbilt at the
Yeah.
same time,
Yeah.
and let them freak themselves out defensively, for lack of
Vanderbilt
a
has
better
been playing-
word.
He's been playing some really good defense. I
Yep.
watched him last night. He played some really good
Really good defense.
Yeah.
But DeAndre Ayton, I must commend him. Last night, he was 20 and 10 last night, and the night before,
Like 22 and 18. something
and he
like that.
shot like 10 of 11.
Yeah. He's been
He's
If he
sitting
can do
around
that
buckets.
He's
consistently,
been
I have
working well
no
with the pick and
complaints.
roll. He's been working really well with the pick and roll. He's crashing the ball. He's still got to pick up on his rim defense, though. I've seen some balls people blow past him a couple of times.
Yeah, and I think he needs to add a little bit of weight, too.
Yeah, I don't know
No, I
about
don't know
that.
about that.
I seen him bumped off like when they played Charlotte the other night. That one of the big centers from Charlotte.
Mark Williams?
Yeah, just
Or the
bumped
other-
him out
Bumps
of there.
everybody off.
I think it's a mentality thing with it.
Yeah.
You just gotta push through it. That's the
Yeah.
it's a mentality.
I think his size is right. He
Couple
put him
of-
away
yeah,
to get a little slower.
He's fine.
Couple of injuries. The Rockets easing out 4 to 6 weeks with an oblique strain.
Oh, boy.
That's rough. That's a depth piece for them.
Naismith from
That's
the
6 to
Pacers
8.
out at least a month with a knee injury.
Oh, that's
That's for
rough.
6
But
weeks.
the Pacers, yeah, they're done. They're in the water.
Ananobi, AJ Ananobi out at least 2 weeks.
That's rough for the Knicks who don't have Brunson either.
Brunson is
Cat's
out.
gonna have
Brunson
to-
is-
I
Brunson is
saw him
out?
walking out with an ankle. I saw him in a video walking with an ankle.
Now Patrick Beverly arrested on assault charges.
Now that story is very. There's something rotten in Denmark with that story because he came home and he said he saw his young sister with an 18-year-old and it like he was beating on him or something like that. And the odd thing is this came after on the podcast with him, Jason Williams, and all of them that they were talking terribly about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson and all that and saying that's why he's not playing well. So it's just rough stuff.
So, wait, how old is the girl? How old is his baby sister?
I'll have to look that up. But the man was 18, so we'll look up how old she was.
Here we go now.
Probably 13.
Why you got that?
I would hope not.
I would hope not. On a separate note, an independent law firm hired by the NBA has requested records from individuals and teams as part of the league's investigation into the illegal gambling allegations.
They've asked for
phones.
everybody's phones, yeah.
Hold on, just let me get there now. They laid out a federal indictment that resulted in the arrest of Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and former player and coach Damon Jones. This, according to an NBA spokesperson confirming to ESPN. The investigation's latest steps were first reported Saturday by The Athletic. The NBA engaged an independent law firm to investigate the allegations in the indictment once it was made public. And now, multiple teams have been contacted by the investigators, including the Los Angeles Lakers, according to ESPN Shams Charania. Lakers assistant trainer Michael Mancias and executive administrator Randy Mims are among approximately a dozen team employees who have been contacted and cooperating with the investigation, according to the sources. The Athletic reported that Mancias and Mims voluntarily gave their cell phones to investigators. Mancias, Mims, and Jones have long relationships with
LeBron James?
Thank you, who is not named in the indictment and has not been accused of any wrongdoing thus
They
far.
keep saying that. They keep saying
Thus
that.
far.
I know they keep saying that, though.
Federal prosecutors accused Jones of selling non-public injury information about Lakers players to gamblers during the 2022, 2023, and 2023-2024 seasons, including in one case claiming he got the details from a team trainer.
I've been sent this to the press box group. I've sent all these details for the longest time, and now it's just coming out more in depth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've been telling, there's a lot of LeBron fans who want to claim he has no wrongdoing. If your friend comes up to you and asks you if you're going to play and it hasn't been officially put out there and you know the protocol, I mean, come on, put two and two together.
And how much you get?
LeBron don't need that money, but he
Fool.
probably was just helping his boy out because his
Fool.
boy probably needs some money.
But you got to be careful when the integrity of the game comes into question. Now you have to look at it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to look at it for what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
But if his name is called, nah.
Hey, goodbye. This is like when his name was popping up with that
Then you
Biogenesis.
Yes.
That down in Miami.
Yes.
Which is a steroid
Probably why
clinic and all
he
that.
got out of Miami.
Exactly. Exactly. After the 4 years out of a 6-year contract.
Yep.
So, like, I mean, LeBron's a great player, but people like to ignore these blemishes. He was, yes, but they like to ignore these blemishes on his career. He's a great player, but you definitely be objective with it.
You know who I think is getting a bum deal right now?
Who's that?
Is Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And which way? He's being praised every time he hears
Nah,
name.
Wemby's fine.
The officials There's some
Did
disparities in the
MJ tell
calls.
you have to say this?
No, I
I'm just
watched the
checking.
game
Just
myself and
checking.
noticed.
Okay. Did she point it out for you to really notice? Help
No, let me tell you why. When you have a parlay
Uh
waiting on the Spurs to cha-ching,
huh.
Is this about the Warriors game?
and no, a couple other games, and they playing a really inferior opponent,
Uh huh.
and they can't cover because Wemby, within the first 2 minutes of the game, got 2 fouls thrown on him, so
He
he had
needs
to
to
sit.
stay on his feet. He's 7'9", 18,000 feet tall.
So it makes one look
Why you got to jump so
if the
much?
man had his hand on the game. And I think that there's a light massage from the man on the San Antonio Spurs right now in Atlanta.
Wemby just making some
Dolphins just scored
Yeah.
to tie the game.
Wemby just making some
What quarter?
Top of the fourth.
some
12 minutes left. Ollie
unnecess-
Gordon.
Yeah, Ollie Gordon. Unnecessary mistakes. Unnecessary mistakes he's making. Like foot movement, taking the head fake. I mean,
Just a little bit undisciplined.
leaning
He didn't-
over when
didn't
you
play-
just go
didn't
straight
play
up.
much last year.
The drive that Steph had with him and Steph bent on, he bent at Steph. If he
Yeah.
gone straight up.
Yeah, that's a
Steph-
block.
It was a
Yeah.
block. So I think it's some fundamental mistakes he's making.
Steph is just shoot daggers, boy.
He does.
he'll
He does.
figure it
I'm not
out.
taking anything away from
But look
Steph.
at that BS call the other day on Draymond when
Yeah, like, how did this dunk not count?
how did that not
How
count?
does the dunk not count? And he humiliated Draymond.
And then if that dunk counts, then he's shooting the and one, he hits that. And when Steph busts that 3, it's now a tie game instead of win by
they take
1.
the lead,
I get
yeah.
your argument there. But I still think it's some mistakes that he didn't have to be making.
That Spurs team though is a young developing
They're
team.
young.
I want to give it a year or two. They'll be threatening OKC.
Yeah, they're
They will.
young.
I'm telling you, that Spurs team is listen, I keep telling
They're
Star
bringing
Boy
bringing back the vibes of the
and
2000s.
Chavi, listen, hey, you all don't get your mommy started. Haven't I warned you all? I say you all have not seen.
We won't do that. The Spurs will just they'll become
Yeah, but
back.
don't get it. I mean, don't MJ, don't become that lady.
She
Yet,
no,
yet.
no, she coming. She
Don't
coming.
become
If they
that
win the
person
title
yet.
or whatever, she will be that lady.
No,
Like,
she
No,
will
but
be
they are
that
women.
lady.
See, I don't
And she
wanna-
will be coming in
Not
full
this year, not
Daenerys
this year.
Targaryen mode with the dragons and the
I
fire.
don't blame her, but I don't want her to do it just yet because you got to maybe another. You get your feelings hurt if you do it this year.
Yeah.
But next year you could become that person.
I think-
along with me when I
No.
go for my three-peat.
But you look at this right now. Check this lineup out. Harrison Barnes, Stephen Castle,
Stephon Castle,
Stephon.
rookie of the
yeah,
year.
Julian Champagne,
Champagne?
Champagne, yeah,
Champagne, really.
De'Aaron Fox,
Mm-hmm.
and Wemby. That is ridiculously good. You still got a rotational.
This isn't to
pieces.
mention Devin Harper, the
Correct.
rookie.
Harrison Barnes, Devin Harper, and don't forget they got like I said, they got Castle and Hassel, who do very
Hassle and hassle. Okay.
yeah.
Keldon Johnson is
I
still
mean,
there, too.
no. Castle and Vassell. My bad.
Kevin Vassell, yeah.
It ain't much better.
And no, but between Castle and Vassell, they're like the new Parker and Ginobili.
Yeah.
To go along with Wemby, who's like the Duncan.
De'Aaron Fox is the
De'Aaron
Tony.
Fox is the monster point guard on
Yep.
his own right.
A little bit worse of a passer than Tony, a better scorer, I think.
And defender too.
Yeah, and a defender.
But I think
Better defender than Tooney?
It's close. But they don't really have a Bruce Bowen on that team. Though.
They don't.
If they get a Bruce Bowen type defender on that team,
Yeah.
who would fit perfectly with this team is Alex Crusoe. He'd be the Bruce Bowen.
Kuso sitting on the
But he's
championship team.
he's
He
no,
was
no.
with him.
he's with the Thunder. I said he would. But
Yeah.
he's with the
But
Thunder.
listen, what you have to look at is also they got a bench. That Keldon Johnson is no joke.
Very underrated piece.
Very underrated piece. And Luke Cornett could stroke it from downtown.
MJ got you well trained today.
They got all the pieces. No, I have to learn for when for when they do beat the Lakers. You ain't gonna win every game against them. I have to know.
Until they beat us, I rubbing it in.
No. I see. Probably it's a different way now.
Yeah.
For me, the Laker Jedi that I am, the same way I knew my targeted members of the evil Spur Empire, Duncan, Parker, Ginobili, Bruce Bowen, and the like.
David
you know what
Robinson.
I mean? David Robinson when he was there.
Yeah.
And a couple others.
Yeah.
Like white boy from Florida who used to shoot them threes all the time.
Yeah.
Bonner,
Yeah.
Scrabola.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. All of them. Couldn't stand them.
Speaking of white boys, I forgot Duncan Robinson was traded by the Heat.
To Detroit.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Thriving in Detroit,
Yeah.
who is 11-2 on
And
top
they're a
of the East.
legit team, but I'm just
not
saying.
to cut you off. We'll go back to
So
what
I
you're
have to
saying.
identify the targets in order to know where to apply the hate.
Why is it about the hate?
So explain to me.
And now I'm going to get in
why don't you
trouble for
explain
this
something?
statement. I'm going to get in trouble for this statement.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna further
know-
get you in trouble in a minute.
I know that I took solace on my better half and my beautiful wife MJ the other night when the Lakers won 118 to 116. I laid on the sofa.
I don't
Just-
understand that. I'm going to ask you that. You beat the Spurs and you get put out. You lose to the Spurs, you get put out. What happened? I mean, ain't that
I
you
said-
play?
So when you can't win for losing.
I
Sound like
say-
when you play the Spurs, you get put out.
I said, look, just pretend we didn't beat you all. Sleep. I can go on the sofa. I don't mind. Because I know we beat you all. I had to pretend. And
I was sleeping in the bed. I was going to start saying, "Wait it!" I'd been showing up in the middle of my sleep the other night.
listen to me.
Then I'd wake up and say, "MJ, you up?
Listen
Did you
to
know
me.
did the Lakers win?"
Who won the game?
She'd have kicked. She'd have punched. She'd have kicked
Angela
you out of the
gave me
bed.
in sleeping a couple of times before. Okay, she got a good ginker. Good
Okay,
elbow.
that's you know.
So no, I got to identify who to apply the hate to. If we look at the Lakers squad right now,
Uh-huh.
MJ ready. She know it starts with Luka. It's very easy to jump to LeBron, but then she also knows, hey, I could go after Smart. And see, she just don't come after him like, oh, he's a good defender, but he shoots bricks. She's like, look at him. He looks unkempt. He needs to get a haircut. Like, she's hit you with them witty highbrow, like, and then you look at your player and be like, yeah, he do look scruffy, though. I ain't gonna lie. I can't really defend you, Marcus, because you look scruffy. When last you big?
That is the argument that she's
half
putting.
the-
That's how
half
she.
the
that's
energy
how she's
is
getting you with
scruffy.
And then she'll be like, oh, by the
my
way.
goodness,
Oh,
Naughty.
by the way, in addition to his
MJ, you're good. You're real good.
him needing to clean up, his defense needs to clean up because he's just let up 18 points to De'Aaron Fox. That's the kind of stuff I
about
gotta hear.
What about LaMelo Ball? He has tattoos up and down his body, like unkempt. Half the NBA is unkempt, if that's the standard.
Goodness,
But no.
she's good. She's good. She's getting you.
And then she, I mean,
I don't want you to come next year and say the Spurs is your number 2 team that you drop Memphis.
no, hell no.
I just
Because
check it.
You ought to.
When all
That's what
else
I would do,
fails,
because that's my mom.
When all else fails, I remind my beautiful better half of one Derek Fisher and 0.4 seconds.
Oh Lord.
All in your eye hole. Splash.
No, the Spurs
And
would
then you
definitely
run off
have
the
to
court.
be. The Spurs would have to be my second team because that's
No.
my mom. Yes,
I'm not gonna have a
yes.
second. First of all, I'm not gonna have a second team within my division.
Well,
In the
you mean
back conference. Sorry, within
yeah,
my conference.
No,
I'm
no,
not gonna do that.
listen,
Really
listen.
important. But there's no East team to pull for.
I like the Knicks.
I
come on.
will be honest with you.
They've only just resurged.
I agree with
I
you.
still
I,
like. No, but
I
I've been
cannot
like
have
before you born. You know.
I cannot
Walt
have
Frazier.
my second team in the same division
Can't.
as my team.
Same conference.
Same conference as my
Can't.
team. Secondly,
That's why I like the Knicks.
Hold on.
I don't-
By that logic, then you couldn't pull for Memphis. They're in the West.
no, I pull for John Morant. Remember
Okay,
that?
okay.
Remember that? I say
Okay.
John Morant's one of my favorite players. But
Mariota down to the 20, by the way.
I'll be honest
Big
with you.
run.
I cannot pull for a team in the same conference. Second of all, MJ already knows there is a underlying. I keep it cool, but there is a LeBron-like hate for Parker Ginobili and
Yes.
Duncan.
Yes.
And see how I wanted making the scratching? Like, 'cause I still want to dig out Parker eyes, and I still want to scratch up Ginobili, and I
But
still want
they
to poke
gave-
Duncan with 2 fingers. Listen to me.
They gave LeBron 2 of his finals losses. The LeBron.
That's what saves them on a different on a
This
different
is-
portion of the
okay.
metaverse. But in
Okay,
this
okay,
portion of the
okay,
metaverse, okay.
We know.
So
We know
now,
LeBron.
without any reservation, thanks to a young kid from Bimini by the name of
Valdez.
BJ Edgecombe, that I've gone on social media and told several people on the NBA page to hashtag you know what.
Yes.
Now I have a team that I can pull
Not
for,
the- not
who
the
is my
seven-
second
No,
favorite team.
You're not a Laker.
And
You're
purely
not a
based
Laker.
on VJ Edgecombe.
Faux. You don't remember faux?
Do you
Listen,
forget what
Pearly,
Julius
Pearly.
Oh,
Irving
my goodness.
and Moses Malone did?
Stop.
Oh no.
1983, that's in 2 galaxies, 2 times far away.
long enough ago.
No.
Not long enough ago.
No, if
You're
you
gonna
remember,
pull for
remember the Yankees winning 27 titles 2, 3, 4 galaxies ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Valid
And
point.
that's an
You
argument.
remember the Sixers?
You
Valid
gotta remember
point.
the Sixers beating up on you.
So I have to put VJ in the
Yeah,
John
as a
Morant
player.
category.
Higher than John
I
Morant.
love Jazz.
No,
I
but
want
I'm
Jazz
talking
to do
about-
well.
about
You could,
favorite
but I
players.
never
for
vote
the
for the
Yankees.
Yankees.
Fair enough. Exactly.
Okay, so then safe to
Oh my
say
goodness.
that if I have to pull for a team in the Eastern Conference, then it needs to be something that's very mirrored and similar to what I'm used to as a Laker. But you wouldn't allow me to say the
Can-
Boston Celtics.
Can
so-
you? No, hell no.
So
No,
that-
that's
and-
enemy
That's just
number
as
one.
bad-
That's
that's
worse.
enemy-
That's worse. That's worse. But
But
the
what's wrong with
Sixers,
you?
Like, what are we doing?
Did you have coffee for the morning?
Yes, I did. Bolivian.
What are we doing? I mean,
Yeah, give me
Mixed
some of
with
that.
Colombian.
you're gonna
And then a sprinkle of Ethiopian.
are you gonna pull for a team with Embiid on it?
Not even that. Not even
I'm not
that.
going to sleep for another 48 hours. I just want
You know, not even that. You can't. Oh my goodness.
All right, fair enough.
I'm so
I- I
You have
disappointed.
Milwaukee you could root for. You have even the New York
No,
Knicks. They only got
no.
2 titles. You have teams you could pull for in the East.
Oh my goodness.
No,
I mean, I couldn't, but like other teams in Philly and Boston, Boston's never. But like, Philly,
if I have to find one for the East,
Gotta be the Knicks.
all right.
they're in the convo.
We're going to talk football. We're going to talk AFC and NFC coming up. We got the AFC report brought to you, of course, by the Green Pirate. We got the NFC report brought to you, of course, by Margaritaville PI.
Yep.
And, of course, our pigskin picks coming up, brought to you by the
get to the
Island
break.
Game. Clint Johnson will be joining us. We'll talk
get to the break.
NFL. We'll talk fantasy. And if I got to look over, you know what? Miami, painful memories from LeBron. Orlando, Chicago,
You could, but Miami has more and more
Milwaukee,
history than just LeBron. They've got D
It's
Wade
that-
as a
when you look
player,
at it,
Alonzo Mourning.
It's either
shot.
Indiana or it's going to be the
Indiana's
Knicks.
another good team.
Either
to pull
Indiana or the
forward.
Knicks.
How about the Pistons?
Detroit.
Are you crazy?
No. Whoa. No,
Are you
no.
crazy?
Let's go to the break.
They
and then
said
I'll-
that first.
All right.
Yeah, 2 of their 3
All right,
finals wins
let's go to
against
the break,
us.
and
Oh,
then
no.
you ought to tell me who I could pull for in the Eastern Conference
Yes, we
when
will.
come back.
Yes, we
All right,
will.
thank you.
Stafford going to the end zone, reaching up and making the grab.
Bahamas, are you ready for the ultimate Bud Light football experience? Buy 2 6-packs of Bud Light at any Jimmy's Wines and Spirits location or at participating liquor stores, and you're automatically entered to win. You could score an all-expense-paid trip to watch the Dolphins game live. Don't wait. Grab your Bud Light and get in the game today. Bud Light is distributed by Jimmy's Wines and Spirits, who reminds you to drink in moderation.
Are you searching for something new? Something exciting? Your dream job in paradise? Well, look no further. Royal Beach Club Paradise Island is hiring. Join a dynamic group of passionate hospitality professionals, craft unforgettable moments, and thrive in a vibrant, welcoming atmosphere. Play your part in shaping the future of our team while growing your own career every day. Bring your energy, your passion, and your creativity to a workplace that's as dynamic and fun as you are. At Royal Beach Club Paradise Island, the opportunities don't just exist. They're limitless. So are you ready to find your perfect fit? Visit Royal Beach Club at paradiseisland.com/career today and step into a world of exciting possibilities.
Naughty back at you, repping for the Island Game. The NFL season is upon us, and the final push is back with the Island Game, and you could win big all NFL season long. Every $20 bet made on the Island Game Sportsbook gets you registered for the grand drawing. $2,000 in September, $3,000 in October, $5,000 in November, and in December, an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. So it pays to play and win with the Island Game. The game you know, the friends you trust. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly.
Make Mother's Day one to remember with a delightful Mother's Day brunch valued at $300 courtesy of Haagen-Dazs and Fun Foods Wholesale. It's simple. Just head over to Lickety Split or Super Value locations and purchase a pint of your favorite Haagen-Dazs ice cream for just $8.99. After purchasing, don't forget to write your full name and number on the back of your receipt and drop it into any entry box at the store. You're now in the running for our grand prize drawing, taking place on May 10th. Hurry, this offer ends soon. Happy Mother's Day from Haagen-Dazs. Promotion ends May 8th.
Tired of banks forcing you to use technology to bank the way they want you to? Your convenience is important. So no matter what your banking needs, Commonwealth Bank's friendly staff are always available in branch for that personal one-on-one service. But when you choose technology, our online and mobile banking app offers you state-of-the-art functionality. The choice is yours. Commonwealth Bank. Bank the way you want.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
at you
We're back.
on the Press Box on the Sunday, November 16th edition of the Press Box. All brought to you, of course, by the Island Game, Green Parrot, Margaritaville PI, and Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL.
Well, just a little update here. Washington had first and goal on the second.
And they
goal on
stopped
the
them. They
one.
went for it on 4th and goal, and they
we
stopped
them. Incomplete. Dolphins take over.
You guys
I
suck.
tell
I
ya.
needed them to score a touchdown, you to come down.
We're gonna
and score a
drive down the
touchdown.
lane. We're gonna drive down right now. See, I really want them to lose, but I got a cousin named Eric Hall who's a huge Commanders fan. Just for that, they can't win because he won't let me rest the rest of the week. So we have to beat them.
You mean Eric? Who used to
And
play
they
for
messed up.
Yes.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Turnover on downs.
Who now in witness
Captain
protection?
Obvious. I just said that about 5 minutes ago.
Who now in witness protection because he's a Commanders fan?
I'm in the flow state. I'm
Yes.
sorry about that.
That one?
Eric from
I'm in the flow
Atlantis,
state.
Medicine Ants,
Yeah.
Commanders fan.
I forget he was a Commanders fan.
Yeah.
You have a small contingent
thank you
of-
for
of
reminding me.
Commanders fans.
So shout out to Eric and Niagara. Pour salt in your stinking Commander wounds. I forgot. Thank you, Pearlie. I forgot he was a loudmouth Commander fan back in the day. I forget that. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Yeah. Anyhow, let's go to the phone lines. Talking heads.
Yeah, naughty a correction. Derek Fisher was 0.3 seconds.
0.4.
But the whole T-shirt.
0.4.
Andrew Wiggins was 0.4.
No,
Excuse me.
Muff.
Handle this for me.
The Lakers had a whole
That
T-shirt.
boy-
We had a whole T-shirt,
Yeah.
0.4.
That boy won the
It was
case.
point- it was
Okay,
0.4
I thought
seconds.
that. Well, anyway.
No, it was Fisher.
And then-
Trust me.
And then let's move on.
One thing you don't argue with Laker fans.
Robert Horry hit another big
I
shot
know
too.
Lakers, I got over it. But touch on to the new All-Star format with 2 U.S. team and a 1 world team.
Yeah, and the
And
NBA,
then
the All-Star game has failed. It's become
sucks.
worse. It's become worse than the Pro Bowl. The best All-Star game has been the MLB All-Star game. A lot of All-Star games are just popularity contests, but this is horrible.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is garbage.
Nobody plays defense.
They don't wanna get hurt.
Loaded in looking good. 8 straight, boy.
Yeah.
But Texas A&M come back from down 28.
Yeah.
In the second half.
Yeah.
That was a solid game, eh?
They did come back. That was good stuff.
Yeah, man. And then,
you talking about
Naughty,
college football?
instead, this is what I going with. I get up.
But the Hurricanes won, though. The Hurricanes won. Muff, what you talking about?
But you be blowing them out, man.
Hurricanes still ain't gonna make the playoffs unless something
But it
drastic
doesn't matter.
happens.
So
How do you
I
feel about
understand
beating
that.
Pitt?
Okay.
Anytime, anything.
Muff, real quick.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher, while playing for the Lakers, with 0.4 seconds left in Game 5 of the NBA 2004 Western Conference semifinal, made a shot with 0.4 seconds left.
All right, well, it was Wiggins at the same thing.
And it was changed. It was changed and now known as the Derek Fisher rule.
Yeah. Well, I used a big time Laker hate about anything. I say he can do so. I must even see it. I saw what? I must just get up and go on. But Naughty, instead of the pea soup dumpling, that's what I go with this one. I get up early and I just cook some steamed beef liver, white rice, and steamed cabbage. I go on with that.
Stop it.
Enjoy that.
And as soon as I get that split piece soup for you, I got you, man.
Yeah, man, if I have to buy it, no, man. If she wants to sell
No,
me,
man, I done put in the
Hey,
special request on the popular demand, man. My sister-in-law, she got me covered, man.
Hey, Dolphin looking good. Well, you're right. We could drive and take the score right now. We could win by 7 points. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah, your Dolphins don't help, though. You're bipolar. I needed more points in this game today. But anyway,
I just need to beat the Commanders.
this is true. This is true.
That's it.
You want to win?
I want to. You missed the whole conversation Naughty and I had. My cousin Eric is a huge
Oh,
Commander
with that,
fan.
yeah, that
if
part
we
of it.
lose, he's going to do me and my 2 sons right in. So we need for him to lose.
See, when I put myself into a Dolphins fan's shoes, I want to lose every game for the tank.
No, I don't worry about that because the point is the Jets losing. No matter what happens, the Dolphins will
Yeah,
probably be a
fair
top
enough.
5
So you
pick.
might as well get these wins that you need
Yeah,
for
to be a
bragging
top
rights. 'Cause
5
the
pick.
Jets and the Saints and all those. Yeah,
You still can get something good in the first round.
yeah.
So, there's nothing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
If you were specifically tanking the Jets to protect
Yeah,
them,
you'd want them to lose.
and even one of the quarterbacks that Miami may want to pick would probably be there in the second round.
Yeah, but maybe. But I don't know if
Well-
this is a great quarterback draft this year. I'm not sure.
We got Clint J is in the building, so he's
going
zoomed
on,
in.
Clint?
What's going on, Clint?
Hey guys, what's happening? I'm just finishing my my green parrot wings. Oh man, they're so
They were
good.
good, aren't they? Okay.
He's ready. The pregame is on.
Yes, sir.
All right, 13-13 Commanders and Dolphins. Where we at time-wise in the game?
4:30 left in the fourth quarter.
4:30 left in the fourth
Third
quarter.
and 13, Miami.
Where they at?
On the 20, on the 30, on the 26-yard line, I think.
Of their own field territory. Oh, this is not good.
That ain't good.
On Miami
This-
line, yeah.
This, oh boy, I tell you. So let's talk about other games that matter. Normally, most of the 9:30 games were good ones. This one is a
dud.
It's a dud. But if we look at NFL news, let's get into the AFC report. All brought to you, of course, by the Green Parrot. And don't forget, man, Green Parrot available for you. Just like Clint said, they got the off-the-chain wing specials going on. They got the Bud Light specials going on. Fully loaded menu. And don't forget, for Thanksgiving, they got all your football games for Turkey Day and all your turkey for Turkey Day. All right, so be sure to check out Green Parrot on Thanksgiving for all of your football action and those big Thanksgiving plates. Now, what happened?
Sock.
You know me on camera, so when you giving the Perry salute to Tua for getting socked.
Oh, I
they
did. I
can
should
see
have
it.
gone like that. Okay.
Yeah.
You say that like you're surprised.
Clint, I'm not that I'm surprised. Like I said, I want to be the Commanders just so my cousin can leave me alone. Other than that, I really don't care.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Miami though. It's like they come out like world beaters,
garbage,
and they beat the Bills. They beat teams they're not supposed to beat, and then teams like the Commanders who they should beat based on the fact that they won 3 games in a row coming in. The Dolphins now they laying eggs. What's going on here, man?
I think the team has just completely lost respect for Tua. They don't want to play for him. They don't.
And
They don't
McDaniel.
want to guard him. They don't care. They're done with him.
I think so. I think the locker room seems to have checked out already. So we'll see. But
punt. It's a punt.
I don't know. I don't know where Miami goes now.
Ball, it's a fumble.
Do they
It's a fumble.
recovered by?
Waiting on it. The Washington returner muffed the punt, and Miami recovers it
Now,
at the 40.
quick question, Purdy.
I'm listening.
And Clint, you could chime in on this too, because I know you got friends and family to the Dolphins. Did the Dolphins blow it up and take the draft picks with a new GM and try put that stamp on the ball on a way forward with an identity to this team? Get rid of the coach, possibly jettison Tua. Where does Miami go, or do they stay in purgatory for a year or two and then blow it up?
That's just prolonged suffering that nobody wants.
You're asking Clint that, right? Oh, yeah.
of you and Clint.
Go ahead, Clint.
No, man, use the big Dolphins. Go ahead.
First of all, we got to get in our heads and understand, unless Miami's prepared to do what Denver do and take a huge salary cap hit and have
With
nothing
Russ.
to do, they're stuck with Tua for at least another year. Unless they want to do that. If they don't want to do that, then they're stuck with him for another year. They're professionals. They're going to come and play for pride. They don't like being called the worst team in football. They don't like this, so they're going to come and play for pride. So they're going to pull off a couple of wins. They'll probably win one or two more wins. The Jets, they'll probably win and maybe another one. I see them making some moves after the offseason. The reason why they got rid of the general manager now, so the new general manager can come in pretty soon or by the end of the season, so he can look at taking an evaluation of the team. He can look, and I think they already have who they want. He can take evaluation of the team, look at what they have, look at what they don't have, look at what they need, moves they need to make the decision on Tua or not. I like that they didn't trade Waddle or Etienne. They kept those two. And I can see them making some other moves after the offseason, releasing some players, freeing up some money, and trying to rebuild with a younger team and probably bringing in one or two other players to complement. I don't know if they're going to try to take I think as Dolphin fans, we ain't interested in waiting on no 3 to 4 year rebuild. You better do some things now.
Bingo.
Man, if I was in the Dolphins' office, well, I would hate myself, but I would honestly go out there and try somehow, some way to trade Tua. Just go out there and say, hey, look at Baker Mayfield, look at Flacco. They've moved on to they're good quarterbacks. They just needed a different start. Daniel Jones, they just needed a fresh look. So sell that he's a good quarterback. It's just not fitting in with the Dolphins right now.
Yeah, they're gonna
try
have to.
get
That's
some
gonna be a
capital.
hard sell. Though.
Yeah, but the problem is the money. Is that, and I don't see any teams willing to take on a $50 million contract, and that's
If
a
Miami
possibility.
took some of the money, Pittsburgh would take Tua.
That's a possibility, and I would have a problem with that because we can get something out of Pittsburgh that's worth it.
If I look at some of the other AFC news real quick, Dobbins injured reserve move is likely season ending. So
he had a season-ending surgery on that ankle.
So look for Lynn. Who's the running back now in Denver? You need to have Harvey. You need to go grab Harvey if he's still around. The Patriots defensive tackle Williams placed on IR out at least the next 4 games. From the Bengals, they have they placed defensive end Shamar Stewart on the injured reserve. He was making waves for them as a rookie, so he's out the next 4 games. So a lot of injury bugs jumping up and biting people here and there.
Yeah, Brian Thomas is probably not going to play today. He's out for Jacksonville, so they got to go to Myers again. And Sam Laporta, he's got back problems. He's not playing. He might be. I think they put him on IR as well.
So wow, Laporta's injured.
Yep, he's got back problems. But there was something that I wanted just to speak out real quick on fantasy for all you people out there. Go on the waiver wires, check and see if Joe Burrows is just sitting around. Pick him up.
I saw you make that move. I saw you make that move the other day at 3 in the morning.
2 weeks ago in all my leagues, I picked him up, put him on IR because he's trying to come back and play for Thanksgiving. So that's right around the corner, and he's a great quarterback when he's playing. So
that is a good move. And I think if he steps in and could make that offense click, you never know. They might have a shot at a wild card, depending on what they do now in the next couple of weeks.
If Joe Flacco can make that offense go,
Burrow's gonna, definitely.
So keep an eye on Cincinnati. I don't think they're totally dead yet. I think they still got a little bit of life.
They won't make the playoffs, though. Defense is too bad. Defense is historically bad.
Yeah. They're worse than the Cowboys. And that's saying something.
Which is exactly.
Yeah, but hold on, Clint. I think we got some rays of hope to look at today.
Okay, let me rephrase
with some
that.
of the pieces.
Let me rephrase that. They're worse than the Cowboys to date.
To date, yes. And that's pretty god-awful because we suck. What happened?
Nothing.
What happened to the Dolphins?
No, just listen to you and Clint. Nothing.
You, of all people, should not throw stones, Mr. Miyagi.
I'm not throwing any stones. I'm not throwing any stones at all. I'm just amazed.
It's surprising. The Cowboys are 3-5-1 and second in the East. My God, it's turned back into the least.
Our division just kills me because 1 year we're just the worst division in football.
Another
then the
year
next
just
year,
great.
Super Bowl champs, amazing, fighting for wild cards, and then back to trash again.
It's just so bipolar.
It is.
It's
interesting.
Crazy.
I'm interested to hear this conversation. Really interesting.
But you.
Why your division has been garbage for a long time. You have one team.
I'm agreeing with you, but it's like my division gets called out all the time, and then now you're doing the same thing to your division. Just interesting conversation.
But the thing is, you have only 2 teams of relevance since 2000.
This is the first time that we've had a bad run in our division. When you look at our division, we're one of the very few teams that has multiple Super Bowls by each division number.
No, you're the
5
only
for the Cowboys,
team. The only
4 for the
team.
Giants, 3 for the Redskins, and 2 for the She-Eagles.
The only team that every single team in the division has won a Super Bowl.
And the AFC East has been so bad for so long, we're tired of talking about it.
Honestly, it's just the Patriots and Bills. That's it. Dolphins occasionally.
I thought that's the AFC least.
Just so you know, Miami first and goal on Washington 6.
How much time?
2 minutes, 24 seconds.
They need to score now. That gives Washington time to tie the game, and then you guys to come down and win it by a field goal.
You have the over.
You get the whole fun this week.
Plenty of points.
Did I say that? That's just my Al Michaels impersonation. All right, so let's look at some other things out of the AFC, and then we get into the NFC. But go ahead, Purdy.
No, go ahead. I'm coming back in a minute. Go ahead.
I just, I wonder in which direction some of these teams are going to go now. If some of these teams looking to shut it down and look to next year, because obviously I don't know what you guys are still playing for. The Jets need to shut it down at 2-8. Cleveland at 2-7, they need to shut it down. Cincinnati after today, if they win, I understand them trying to fight on. If they lose today, shut it down.
Yeah.
Just touching on the Jets there real quick. Wilson is out. He's on IR for 4 weeks. So.
Yeah.
That's basically the season. Yeah.
Who are you saying trying to make a run for it again? I missed that on piece.
I said Cincinnati. But at the end of the day,
at 3-6,
If they win today,
They'll be 4-6.
they'll be 4-6. If they lose today, then they could shut it down. But at the end of the day, like I said,
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Pittsburgh is only 5-4.
correct.
I mean, and then Baltimore's 4-5. So
Yes.
that's
And they have 2 games against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has 2 games against. Let me put it like this: Pittsburgh has 2 games against Baltimore, another one against Cincinnati, which is today, then another one against Cleveland, which is a division game, and they got some other tough teams like Buffalo, and I think the Lions, if I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
So that division is
Baltimore's got a
winnable.
really
A chain a
Baltimore's got
yard
easy
short.
schedule.
Pardon?
Baltimore's schedule is relatively easy.
The rest of the way, correct. Where Pittsburgh gets
Well,
tough.
I mean, the Patriots have an easy schedule on the rest of the way as well.
Yeah,
They've had an easy schedule all year round.
They sure have. They played the 4th place record, and the other 4th place
played it
teams.
to a T.
The other 4th place teams have shown no improvement. But are they out in the first round, or do they carry on to the AFC Championship round?
I think they could at least win a game in the playoffs. I think Vrabel will have them ready to at least win a game.
Let's
They're
just say
finally letting Henderson run the ball, and that kid is amazing.
Yeah, he is.
let's just say if the season ends today. You've got the Patriots, the Colts, the Broncos, the Steelers, the Chargers, the Bills, and the Jaguars in the playoffs. Obviously, the Jaguars and Buffalo will play each other in the first round, correct? And the Chargers will play the Steelers in the second round. Let's say Buffalo beats the Jaguars. They end up playing the Colts in their first game. You think the Colts will beat them in the first game?
The Colts more suspect to me.
I mean, not the Colts. Sorry, the Patriots. My bad. The Patriots.
I think the Patriots could win that game more over than the Colts. I think the Colts are more of a liability in that game than the Patriots.
Okay.
Listen, Vrabel played and won under Belichick. McDaniel won under Belichick. They play New England football. They're gonna run the ball, pass when they have to, and the defense gonna keep them in the game, and they're gonna win it in the 4th quarter. And it don't have to be necessarily pretty when they do it. And look at the win streak. And like Clint said, alluded to Travion Henderson, finally they letting him run the rock. Finally they letting him play ball. And he stepped in, albeit because of injury, but I think he's taken over that backfield. I think that backfield belongs to him now.
But we're looking at what they're doing against inferior teams. Come around the playoffs, every one of those teams, Buffalo, Baltimore,
But having the Patriots beat
Denver,
Buffalo already for the year?
that's the division right. It's playoff time now. It's playoff time. Different story.
Yeah, Buffalo wins during the regular season normally.
Yeah, but they always get the Buffalo Cowboys usually get the first 1 or 2 wins, and then they end up getting beat by Kansas City.
Kansas City, here I come. Kansas City's still going to be in the equation at some point this year. I'm telling you.
Definitely.
Miami about to do some fool now. 4th down, 4th and goal on the 1 yard. They had first and goal on the.
All right, let's wait for it. Let's watch it.
It's gonna.
You can never count out Mahomes.
So that means to tell me.
No, you can't. You never look out on Mahomes.
That means to tell me that they'll have gone down and you stop them at the 1, and then they'll have gone down and you stop them at the 1.
So far, it's 4th
The
and
two of
goal.
y'all should just be.
I'll take the field goal and hope my defense has the job.
How much time left?
1:44.
It'd likely go to overtime.
They need
at
to
16,
score. They need
16.
to score now. That still gives Washington time to score another touchdown. Tie the game.
Wow, A-Chain just got
That'll be 2020.
bulldozed. I'm behind, I believe. Yep.
A-Chain, listen, A-Chain is
he got hurt.
a nice back,
got
but
hurt.
running him in between the tackles is going to be, like I say, detrimental. I don't think
A-Chan that's
he's built
got
for
hurt.
that.
He got hurt.
All right, so keep me posted on the score.
All right, yeah.
Because A-Chain obviously is gone down with the injury. Is that who got injured, Purley?
Yep.
So it's still 4th and goal at the 1. Dolphins looking to punch it in with 1:44 left.
4th and goal with 1:44 left. The timeout because of the injury, I guess. Hope it's nothing too serious.
He got bent right over.
He's a. Why are you laughing?
That did not
Listen
come
to
out
what he
right.
said.
That just did not come out right.
I'm sorry, but what? Come on, Clint. Bent right over. Pause. That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, he was sitting down, and then his helmet was on the ground in front of him. Like he got smushed.
yeah. That's a better way to put it than that. Oh my goodness.
All right, we get it. We get it.
Y'all need to go to church.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All right, so what we're going to do now, we got to get to that first break, right, Mr. Producer? Let's get to that first break. When we get out of the first break, we'll get you an update on the score of the Dolphins and the Commanders. And then we'll get into the NFC report, brought to you, of course, by the Green Parrot. By Margaritaville PI. And we'll get your pigskin picks lined up for you. All brought to you, of course, by the Island Game.
Picks, forgot about them.
Keep it right where you got it. The Sunday, November 16th edition of the Press Box continues right after this.
You try to rest, but roll with the best. For all your printing needs, there ain't no one better, no. For posters and banners, magazines and flyers. For window decals, greeting cards and newsletters. No job too big and there's no job too small. You name it, we can print it, just give us a call. Let Print Masters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Naughty back at you, repping for the Island Game. The NFL season is upon us, and the final push is back with the Island Game, and you could win big all NFL season long. Every $20 bet made on the Island Game Sportsbook gets you registered for the grand drawing. $2,000 in September, $3,000 in October, $5,000 in November, and in December, an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. So it pays to play and win with the Island Game. The game you know, the friends you trust. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly.
Don't wait for a storm to arrive. Stock up on hurricane supplies, make home repairs, purchase a generator, and more this hurricane season with a Fidelity personal loan. Make that move today. Call 356-7764.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
Stafford going to the end zone, reaching up and making the grab.
Bahamas, are you ready for the ultimate Bud Light football experience? Buy 2 6-packs of Bud Light at any Jimmy's Wines and Spirits location or at participating liquor stores, and you're automatically entered to win. You could score an all-expense-paid trip to watch the Dolphins game live. Don't wait. Grab your Bud Light and get in the game today. Bud Light is distributed by Jimmy's Wines and Spirits, who reminds you to drink in moderation.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
We're back at ya on the Sunday, November 16th edition of the Press Box. Naughty along with Earl the Pearl, Sancho, a.k.a. Stat Boy, and Clint J chiming in for you today. Mega traveling today. We wish him safe travels. We wish him good luck with his 49ers. He'll be back in next week. But we got to talk about the NFC right now. And I'll be honest with you. We mentioned the Dolphins, that situation. We mentioned the Ravens. They still got control of that division. They can win that division outright, end up in the playoffs. right off the bat over in the NFC, let me just chime in for the Cowboys. I got mixed bag of emotions on this. I would preferably like to see the Cowboys be competitive, but lose out. Tank as best we can. Get between that 12 and that 8 pick, depending on how the losses pan out for teams. And that'll be our pick in the draft. Obviously, the Green Bay Packers is going to run between 18 and into the 20s. And if they make a run, God forbid, then it's in the 30s. We would have capital to move up or make a move in the first round if we need to, or to draft 2 excellent players. But at the end of the day, that only happens if we have a high pick. You can't have 2 picks in the 20s. That makes no sense.
But do we have a first round pick still?
Yes, this year we have the 2 picks. In 2026, we maintained both picks. We gave up one of the picks in 2027 in the Quinnen Williams trade.
We also gave up a 2026 first rounder, I'm pretty sure. One next
We
year.
gave up a second-round pick this year, a first-round pick next year, and Mozzie Smith for Quinnen Williams.
All right.
So that was one of the Packers' picks that they gave us because we had 2 picks in 2026 and 2 picks in 2027, courtesy of the 2 picks from the Packers. They traded that 2027 pick to the Jets in that Quinnen Williams trade, along with the second-rounder this year. And that makes sense because if you look at our draft the last 3-4 years, we've always taken an injured player in the second round with a high grade that's dropped. So this year, I guess we don't chase anybody in the second round. It becomes Quinnen Williams, which is fine with me.
Yeah, we just need defense. Like, stop getting offensive linemen every first pick.
Because the lines develop.
We've done an excellent job drafting a line, but this year there's a high amount of edge rushes that we need, linebackers that we need, and cornerbacks that we need. So there's enough there for the Cowboys to go fishing in and find something nice. Something that fits our needs, because we got a lot of needs on defense. And that's predicated, too, on getting a new defensive coordinator, because if we don't get a new defensive coordinator, we still got Eberflus there, and that's going to be a problem. So what's the latest on the score there?
They missed the 56-yard field goal, so Miami get the ball.
What?
10 seconds left on the 30, and they're on 38.
So this is going to overtime now?
Likely.
Well, if Miami could make one good pass, and then fella come and kick a 50-yarder, buying that could be over.
Oh, boy. Purdy, I don't know.
If it's the small, it's only 2 letters, but it's the biggest word in the dictionary.
I know.
Because if my uncle was sitting, anyway.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there. Leave that. All right, so look at that. Dolphins driving.
Washington keeps saving.
First and 10 in Miami, 38. They got 10 seconds left. This game going to overtime for sure.
They're both trying to out-tank each other.
Yeah, for real.
This looks like the tank ball for sure right now. But if I look at the NFC, like I said, that's the situation with Dallas. You got some other teams. If you look at the standings over in the NFC, I think the Eagles are cut and dry, one of the premier teams in that division. I think Detroit is another one. And I think Seattle also and the Rams have to be in that conversation, in that upper tier.
Seattle has to be the top
the Rams. I've been telling you all from time the Rams are winning the Super Bowl.
But Clint, I've been with you. I don't know about the Super Bowl, but I've been saying the Rams will be in the title game and representing the NFC.
Watch out for Seattle, though.
But now
Seattle,
I have to say
you got to
Seattle.
watch out for Seattle.
Seattle's your dark horse.
My former, not a dark horse, no.
Naughty's dark horse. Seattle's Naughty's dark horse.
Mike McDaniel, the former Ravens defensive coordinator, has transformed that team into a juggernaut. We could have been this way had we fired Harbaugh or moved him upstairs, but hey, guess what? Ifs and buts, coconuts, we all know the saying. So it is what it is. Credit to Seattle.
What?
You forgot the saying I said a few weeks ago? Ifs and buts were coconuts, we'll all have a Merry Christmas. But hey, it ain't like that. So we just got to accept it.
You're on a road today.
That's your side.
Seattle is a great team, and my former defensive coordinator is their head coach. I'm salty about it, but give them credit. I still like the Rams over Seattle. It's going to be a great game today. But Seattle, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, I think that's a preview for the NFC Championship.
I agree. I'd love to see it. Or definitely a playoff matchup. And Stafford is playing some MVP ball right now. At age 37.
4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
Over the last, 5-6 games?
3 or 4 games straight.
It's ridiculous.
Something like that.
Ridiculous. The Rams are looking good.
Lights out.
This game is going to overtime.
He made a pass up the middle, but ran out of time before he could have called timeout.
They're gonna make us suffer more.
Yeah, but I tell you, overtime, over suffrage.
Clint, relax.
I said that very relaxed.
He did. He said it quite calm. He wasn't
Chilling.
upset when he said it. He said it like a realist. They're going to make us suffer for another, Dear God.
Just a quick pick six to end it. That'd be great.
That would be nice.
Honestly, they're saying don't need to go long.
This
Even the
does not
Spanish,
need to linger.
Spanish fans,
Okay, mira, it's time for siesta. Wrap it up, okay? I need to go to watch the
that's what-
football, the real football, the soccer, the Real
they're all-
Madrid.
They're all
thing is,
saying
I think
right
this
now,
is in
is
Real
why we
Madrid
don't-
Stadium.
This is why we don't have American football. Forget it. We don't want to watch this no more.
This is exactly why we don't have American football.
Don't need it.
All right, we got to get into the picks in short order.
Okay.
All right. Obviously, we're looking at this Dolphin game, wrapping things up, but obviously, we got to get into our picks before we get out of here.
Bunch of tight games.
A lot of weird games today.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things that I wasn't quite sure where to go with them.
Agreed.
A couple of coin flips, a couple of, throw it up in the air and walk away.
Yeah, like that Atlanta game has me baffled.
Who? Carolina versus Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That does have me baffled. That has me in a quandary right there.
Because I want to pick Atlanta, but every time I pick
I like
them,
Carolina.
they lose.
And remember, Carolina beat
But
them
they got-
30-0 the last time they played.
Carolina.
And Atlanta can't stop the run.
Atlanta plays different at home, and Carolina just got upset in their house by New Orleans.
So somebody needs to come back and.
This will be a fun game for that division.
Well, the final 10 today, we got Rich Eisen taking us home. He's talking all the big games. Bucks and Bills, Rams and Seahawks, Lions and Eagles, and lots more. So listen up for that on the ride home. All right, that's the final 10 today taking us home for sure. But we need to get into the picks right now. And like I said, the picks are brought to you by the Island Game. And don't forget, it's all about their final push promotion. You can win an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Ana, California. All right, courtesy of the Island Game. All you got to do is make any $20 bet or more, and you are registered. The more you bet, the more you're registered. The grand drawing's coming up in December, and you could be going to the Super Bowl. But don't forget, this month, November, they got $5,000 cash up for grabs. So keep on keeping on. All right, it pays to play and win with the Island Game, the game you know, the friends you trust. All right, let's jump into the picks right now. And Mr. Producer, you just let me know when we need to be up out of here for the final 10, all right? And we'll pick up the pace if we need to. But jumping in right with the Carolina Panthers and the Falcons, Falcons -4. I like the Panthers plus the 4 points. I also like the Panthers to win this game. It's a division game. I think they got more to play for than the Falcons. I think they got a realistic shot at doing something in that division and making some noise as a wild card. Falcons got wild card aspirations too, but I just think the Panthers have the Falcons number this year. So I'm going to roll with the Panthers. It's when I think former Cowboy Rico Dowdle has a big day rushing. And it's the difference in the game.
I like the Falcons. They're at home. I don't like them +4 though, but I like the Falcons to win this game. Carolina's too inconsistent to me.
Penix with those comments and stuff though got a lot of tongues wagging, a lot of
what did he say?
controversy. We'll get to it in a second after the picks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same with you there. I don't like the points, but I think Atlanta's going to get it done.
Yep.
I like Atlanta. I don't like the points either, but I'll take Atlanta. In
So I'm the lone pot cake today.
Lone pot cake, that's right.
All right, we got the Chicago Bears on the road against the Minnesota Vikings. Give me the Bears in the 2.5 points. These guys have won 6 out of their last 7 games. The
Agreed.
offense is clicking. The
Who was that
defense
one
does
lost
enough
to?
to get it done.
Who was that one lost to?
I like them to win over the Vikings. I got to double check.
Baltimore. That's
I think I may have picked the Bears in my Guardian pick, but for some reason I like the Vikings today at home.
No.
I like the Vikings as well. Chicago's defense is right up there with Cincy and Dallas.
We're acting like the Vikings have this
But
great
they get-
world-beating defense.
they get-
Chicago.
They have a much better defense.
Fair, but it's still not
A
world-beating.
lot of
They gotta stop
turnovers.
that offense.
Lot of turnovers by the Bears defense. All right, they get off the field when it counts. The offense is good enough to put up points. I think their offense is better than the Minnesota offense, and it gets into a shootout. I like Chicago.
And I don't like McCarthy. I'm not sold on him yet. I don't like McCarthy.
I'm not sold on him yet either, but he's starting to prove himself. Like, he hasn't had a chance. That's why I
We'll
said
see.
needs
He
a
was
few
he was
games
not
in a
great
row.
against my Ravens last week, and we don't have a great defense either. So we shall see.
The Bengals against the Steelers. Listen, man, I'm gonna let the upset bird fly in this one. It's a division game. I think Jamar Chase goes crazy today, and I think they upset the Steelers.
This one was one I couldn't.
The Icy Hot Bowl.
I swear.
Flacco versus Rodgers Part 2.
It's in Pittsburgh, which is a very difficult place to play. I took the Steelers, but I wouldn't be surprised at an upset. In fact, I want an upset for us to get back in the division, but I took Pittsburgh. They're at home.
Yeah, this is a weird game as well. Like, it's really going to be down to which old man doesn't break first. Like, who doesn't get hurt.
Exactly.
Like, whose shoulder doesn't start hurting first, because they're going to be throwing
They need that
a lot.
icy hot, that biofreeze.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it going either way. I think I picked Cincinnati to win it, though.
Fair enough.
I like
Who got
Cincinnati
Burley?
plus the 5.5 points, to tell you the truth.
Interception. Miami interception in overtime. Down to the
Is it a
35.
pick six?
Nope.
No.
Interception.
Flacco, I don't think he got enough to do it. I think Aaron Rodgers needs to do something good today. I'm going to take this. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. Say it for me, please, Naughty.
I can't say it.
The Steelers. Not
What-
even worse for me to
What's that
say.
boy said? What's that boy said?
There's more weapons in Cincinnati. More options.
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Washington really choked to Miami, though. Oh, my
So we got the Packers and the Giants. I like the Packers to win this one outright on the road. I think they bounced back from that loss last week.
I think this is unanimous across the board. Definitely Green Bay, eh?
Jameis.
Winston. What? Are you kidding me? I love watching him play.
The W eater.
He will throw 4 touchdowns and 5 interceptions today.
He will.
What?
He's gonna sling it.
Yeah, he's a slinger. He don't play. He would get it down the field.
But it's definitely not going to be enough to beat Green Bay.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. I like Green Bay and the points.
Texans over the Titans. I like the Texans over the Titans in my book. Real plain and simple. I think the Texans
Yeah.
are the better team right now, better defense. They get it done against the Titans.
I agree.
Texans,
And I told you guys Texans last week were going to win. They're going to win again.
Yeah, they will.
Chargers over the Jaguars on the road. I like the Chargers on the road against the Jaguars, especially -3. And Jaguars got some injuries. No Bryant, no Thomas at wide receiver. I like the Chargers.
I like the Chargers too.
I like LA too, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Jaguars win. Something about them. I don't know. They need to bounce back.
And I don't see Jaguars doing much today. There are too many injuries.
Lawrence ain't that guy, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, Chargers.
Tampa Bay on the road against Buffalo. I like them with the 6.5 points, and I like Buffalo to win this game. If I got to pick them, I'm going to say Buffalo at home. But I wouldn't be surprised. Take Tampa Bay with that 6.5 points if you got a parlay going. That could work for you.
I think Buffalo's embarrassed by the loss they had to Miami last week. They think they're going to try to send a message. I think I'll take them in the
agree.
points.
I'm taking Buffalo. They have to send a message now.
You got the Seahawks on the road against the Rams. Who you liking that one? Clint, Bucks or Bills?
Yeah, that's another tough game. That I'm with you though. I like the points, but I like Buffalo to win it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got the Seahawks on the road taking on the Rams. Seahawks getting 3.5 points. I like Seahawks to win the game straight up, and I like them plus the 3.5.
I think this is a signature game for the Rams. I think they need to send a message. I like the Rams today.
I like that pick. I don't know, something about Seattle and their
I think
defense.
Jackson Smith and Jigma absolutely freaks himself right out today. Total freak out.
And Puka Nacua could go off too, but it comes down to the better defense. I'm going to go with Seattle, but this should be a great game. In the
I think it'll be one of the better games to watch today.
This is probably going to be the best game this week.
It's definitely the game of the week for sure. And both it's going to be fun to watch. I think the Rams just have more firepower.
Offensively, I agree.
And they get it done.
And
Both
better
defenses are playing well.
quarterback play.
God, me and Clint on the same page again.
Yeah, and better quarterback
This is a
play.
good day.
I'm taking Seattle. I don't know, something about that defense.
Puka
is just playing
Nacua
great.
and the 2 running backs out of Seattle. I'm going to keep them unbalanced. I'm telling you.
That's Kyrie Williams and Blake Corum.
Yep.
Kyrie Williams has not played up to his status this year.
I think he's injured.
I think
They're
so
playing
too.
Corum a lot.
Yep, I think he's got a nagging injury, soft tissue, something going on.
Yep.
All right, 49ers are on the road against the Cardinals. I like the 49ers to win this game.
Easily, 49ers. Come on.
I like the 49ers to make a statement today.
I
too.
wouldn't say easily. It's a division game, but I want to take the 49ers.
I think Kyler Murray is done in Arizona.
Agreed. I think he needs to get shipped to Las Vegas.
I think 49ers is just a better team.
Yeah, somewhere
He
that
needs,
needs
he needs to go to Miami, replace a
That would just be a downgrade on
Clint.
Oh,
An Ewok replacing an Ewok. I love it.
Come on, Clint. Oh my goodness, Clint.
replace one horrible quarterback with another. That'd be
Anyway, that's what you know. Miami 16, Washington 13.
But Washington gets
They
a
won.
chance to the
No,
ball.
they intercepted.
They
Washington
intercepted.
had the ball first.
The game is over.
So Miami.
The game is
has
over.
won.
The game is over. Bye. The game is over.
They don't get another down. They had the ball first.
Yeah, right.
perfect.
Yeah, the game's over.
So in that case, Miami has the Dolphins, a crappy football team. They get the ball from goal to goal.
Like no one's ever seen.
There you go, Purdy. We played
No
the
one's
song
ever
for
seen
you.
What does
That's
that usually? What do I
garbage.
usually say, Naughty?
2 words.
Okay.
Dolphins suck. I know.
Well, you could talk to your cousin now and tell him, hey, we beat y'all. Don't talk
All
to
right,
me.
we got the Ravens against the Cleveland Browns. I think this is unanimous. I like the Ravens to win this one. 7.5 big cover in a division rivalry game, but I like the Ravens to win this one.
I like Baltimore too. Of course, I like Baltimore, but this is a team that always is a thorn in our side. So we got to go handle business in Cleveland today.
You
at
can't let this be
4:25.
close because you can't let
Not
Miles
at all.
get one sack in the
Not at
fourth
all.
quarter to cost you the
Exactly.
game.
We already have a terrible O-line, so we got to get ahead early and close it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see King Henry getting much running out of today on Cleveland, but I think Lamar is going to just throw all over.
Yeah, I like Zay and Mark.
I think Zay Flowers is going to have a big day today.
Yep, I agree.
All right, so I think we're all in unison here with the Ravens winning that game.
Mhm.
All right, the Chiefs and the Broncos. I like the Chiefs to beat the Broncos in this one.
Give me Denver. I don't know why.
This a game.
I don't know why.
This a game, but I think
I like the bet. Give me Denver plus the 4.5. I like the Chiefs to win straight up, but
Denver
I
is
wouldn't lay
at
the
home.
4.5 right now.
Denver's offense has to wake back up. Last week was horrible against the Raiders. I think they'll rise to the occasion because if they play a good team, they play great. If they play a bad team, they play horrible. They play to the strength of their opponents, and Denver just has a better defense. No Pat Surtain, that's a huge thing to watch. So Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, they'll go crazy today.
Denver's offense has only played well one quarter the entire year, and that was the fourth quarter against the Giants.
Yeah.
I mean, they had 44 against y'all, though. Not to bring it up.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't
That's
mean-
our defense.
Yeah.
That's
Fair
not
enough.
saying
Fair
nothing.
enough. Fair
But
enough.
you got to
fair
look
enough.
at Kansas City had a disappointing loss to Buffalo. They
do
have
need to
2
bounce
weeks
back.
they have 2 weeks to
Bye.
prepare for this game.
Right.
I don't see Denver having a chance, and you know what in this game.
Hell, yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see
Good
it.
point there, Purdy. When they got 2 weeks
Mahomes is
to
just
plan
gonna
up.
do Mahomes things.
What's say, Clint?
I said Mahomes is just going to do Mahomes things and get it done.
Yep.
Let's move to Sunday Night Football. We got the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Good game.
This is an
another great
intriguing game.
This is very difficult.
And the 2.5 or is it 3 now?
Right now, it is
For who?
2.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hold on a second.
You say 2, Clint?
No, I said for who?
No, I mean the game. Is it 2.5?
2.5. Eagles minus 2.5.
Eagles minus 2.5.
Give me the Lions plus 2.5.
Listen, I don't know. I think the Eagles have been, their offense have not clicked the way it should.
And that's the point of the season they're at, where they have the in-house issues, the talking to the media. AJ Brown's upset.
That's when they start their swoon. Detroit
Yeah,
coming in to tap
exactly.
that. You know what? I think
Exactly.
Detroit wins today.
I like Detroit to win tonight.
What say you, Clint?
I like AJ Brown to go off tonight. I think Philadelphia.
I love Dan Campbell. He's so much fun to watch.
He is.
Damo is finally starting to play now. He's doing well. Gibbs and Montgomery. That team is just so much fun to watch. It's going to be a good game, but I like Detroit straight up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not even at the points.
I like
think
them to
they're
win.
right
I like
now, right?
Detroit.
I'll be the lone wolf then.
Philly?
We got to get
Yeah.
to the Monday night game. We got to get this caller in before we wrap. But I like the Cowboys Monday night. I like them 31-17. I like Dak and the offense to put up 31 points. But I like Quinn Williams, Kenny Clark, the new arrivals on defense, and the O show is back. DeMarion Overshown. He's going to make some impactful plays. If he, even though on a pitch count, I like the Cowboys 31-17 over the crappy Raiders on Monday night.
I like Dallas too. A little too a lot. It's
And
gonna
I'll
be
tell you
blowout.
2 weeks
Go ahead,
out.
Clint. Who you
Hold
like?
on, and I'm going to tell you 2 weeks out. We beating the Eagles next week too in Dallas. I'll tell you about that next
Who
week.
you like, Clint?
I think that the Raiders are going to try to put the ball in Gentry's hand and let him, keep it out of the Cowboys' offensive hands.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it's going to be enough with the new pieces that we got.
Not with Quentin Williams, not with Kenny Clark, not with Wilson, the linebacker. No, sir. That ain't happening.
I think this is my upset of the week. I like the Raiders to upset the Cowboys this week.
Spoken like a true stinking pawn scum dolphin hater whose team just barely scraped up a win in Madrid, Spain, 16-13.
No, but if you look at my picks in the Guardians pick, this was my upset pick.
Yeah, look right under Haterade.
Right there, correct.
It ain't gonna. I don't know why, but I just have that gut feeling.
You picked Las Vegas?
I have a gut feeling this is gonna be my upset pick.
Pure hate,
This is
pure
Geno
hate.
Smith, buddy.
Besides, I need Gentry to give me plenty points.
That's all, based on fantasy love. Let's get this phone call in for Clint. For Earl, for Starboy, this your boy Naughty. We appreciate you listening. Early the Pearly man. Pearlissimo.
Calling me a hater.
Dolphin boy. Yeah, we appreciate y'all listening. Keep it locked and loaded. And we'll see you next week. We got Rich Tyson taking us home with what's more likely, covering a lot of the big games today. But let's wrap up with this call. Talking Heads.
Yeah, good morning. I caught y'all right in time to hear you, Naughty, reciting the Dolphins win song. I love it, man. I love it.
You really didn't listen to what he sang.
You didn't really hear that song,
You
hey.
didn't listen to the tune.
Miami's got the Dolphins, a crappy football team.
What's happening, guys? You guys all right?
Yeah, man. How you doing, man? How you doing today? I know you're doing good. The Dolphins won, so you big.
Yes, sir.
Bernie, don't allow Naughty them to gang on you. You know, we done win 2 straight. You know what I mean? So we can run the table.
Listen, if the Dolphins run the table, I'm going to call you for them 6 numbers right after the season.
Yeah, well, I call in Sheffield ready for.
Anyway,
I call in advance for Thanksgiving, man. I put them 6 plate on the side, please, Chef.
I got you, Naughty. I got you, man. I got you.
All right.
All right, well, good to hear from you, Chef.
Guys, have a good day.
You too, man. Enjoy. Regards to the fam, man. Glad everybody.
All right.
Everybody who chimed in, texted in, called it in, man. Appreciate y'all.
Just remember, Thanksgiving Day is Pearly on the air that day, Chef. Just a little hint there. Studio.
Oh, God, he could be chomping the whole show. All right, man. And shout out to MJ at home and everybody who got it locked and loaded today, man. You know, appreciate y'all chiming in. Texted in. May your football team win unless they playing the Cowboys. All right? We'll see you next week right here on the Press Box. MJ, I love you, and I come in for that food now. I'm so glad you cook. I love you.
Ciao.
Going to the end zone, reaching up and making the grab.
Bahamas, are you ready for the ultimate Bud Light football experience? Buy 2 6-packs of Bud Light at any Jimmy's Wines and Spirits location or at participating liquor stores, and you're automatically entered to win. You could score an all-expense-paid trip to watch the Dolphins game live. Don't wait. Grab your Bud Light and get in the game today. Bud Light is distributed by Jimmy's Wines and Spirits, who reminds you to drink in moderation.
Naughty back at you, repping for the Island game. The NFL season is upon us, and the final push is back with the Island game, and you could win big all NFL season long. Every $20 bet made on the Island Game Sportsbook gets you registered for the grand drawing. $2,000 in September, $3,000 in October, $5,000 in November, and in December, an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. So it pays to play and win with the Island Game. The game you know, the friends you trust. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
All right, Christopher, what do you have over
Hey
there?
guys, I don't want to say hi to you today, but I do want to say hi to my mom. Today's her birthday, so very happy birthday.
Thank
you so much, and I hope you're celebrating. Her sister's visiting her in Maine, so hopefully they're enjoying a great weekend.
Okay.
Guys, what's more likely?
You could have said hello to us, too.
Yeah,
I mean, there's enough room.
Well, that was to him, though,
he
not
said,
so much.
hey guys, I don't want to say hi to you, so that was,
Nah.
yeah.
Okay.
It worked. I was making it about my mom.
As you should.
Happy birthday,
Thanks.
Mary.
Yes.
What's up?
Guys, more likely beloved backup quarterback to throw for 300 yards and 3 tutties in an upset win, Joe Flacco or Jameis Winston?
Oh, my God.
I love Jameis so much.
I see. I believe him. It's
a Hamilton reference.
Oh, my God.
Quoting Hamilton this
Oh,
week.
my
Did you see that, by
God.
the way?
Who's going to do it?
Oh, I saw it.
Who's going to do it this week?
Great question, Chris. I'm just going to go with Jameis because it's just so. Although Flacco threw for 400
It's
the
the
last
350 plus against the Steelers.
and there was 400 against the Jets.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, I'll go Flacco. I just talked myself into it.
Okay.
But there's still just the eating W's factor that's still out there.
I believed him.
Yeah.
I'm ready for anything from the Jameis experience.
I know that.
On
I'll just go
Sunday.
Flacco because we've seen it against the Steelers team that I'm shrug emojing. I think the Packers are pissed.
Yeah.
What else, Chris?
maybe the game of the day in SoFi this weekend. A few of the guys are absolutely balling. Jackson Smith and Jigba absolutely on fire. Maybe the wide receiver one this season, obviously Matthew Stafford. So is it more likely JSN goes for 125 plus receiving yards? That's what he's averaging in the last 5 weeks.
Right.
Or Matthew Stafford throws 4 tutties again.
I'll go with JSN. And both are very difficult to continue to streak on, but I mean, quarterbacks, there's a reason why
I know
he's the first to ever throw 14 in a 3-game span with no interceptions. It's the first time we've seen that.
I was so excited for this game.
So, me too. I'll just go JSN because it's easier for a receiver. I can't believe I'm saying this, to get 125 yards receiving, even against a Rams defense playing the way it is, than a quarterback to do it again to the tune of 4 straight games with 4 or more touchdowns. Ooh. That is insane. That's just more rarefied air. I'll just say that. Even though I don't know the last time somebody went for 125 yards on average for a 6-game stretch. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'll just go JSN. What else, Chris?
Devontae Adams is healthy, planning to go on Sunday.
Yes, indeed. He's been on fire as well.
This is also a great game. A couple of 6-3 teams. More likely, skidding 6-3 team you'll have more concerns about after Sunday.
Bucks or Bills? I'll go Bills. Because the Bucks, at least, you have more concern about them injury-wise, not winning the division-wise. Bills lose this one, pal. Bills, even if they win it, let's say they win it, they're still a game and a half behind the hottest team in the AFC and the National Football League as well, having already lost to them. I'm not worried about the Bucks winning their division. I am about the Bills.
If the Bills lose, will you be concerned about them missing the playoffs entirely?
Put up the AFC standings if you don't mind. Mike Hoskins, even though he probably doesn't want to know the answer to this question, is the diehard
Mike.
Bills fan of the Rich Eisen show, or one of the most diehard Bills fan I know. No, they still have a win over the Chiefs and then the Texans and I'm not worried about them. They play the Texans week after that, and I do believe they still have that game against Pittsburgh still to come. Correct? Let me see. Yep, that is right. That has already been confirmed. Yeah, those are the next 2 opponents for the Bills. Yeah, I'm not worried about missing the playoffs entirely. Winning the division, you bet. But I know this is about coming after Sunday.
Yeah, after Sunday, you're going to be like, I
will still go Bills because my concern about the Bucks is injuries preventing them from going deep into the playoffs. Not about winning the division. What else, Chris?
These next 2 things are 2 of the most troublesome things that I could think of off the top of my head, to be honest. More likely to be the higher total. Tyler Algier vultured touchdowns. Or consecutive days of Los Angeles rain this weekend.
Oh, I will go Los Angeles rain this weekend. Apparently, it's supposed to rain the rest of today. Saturday, it's supposed to stop a little bit Sunday, and then all day Monday.
It's raining sideways.
So, would you like the traffic as well?
Sure.
I'll go rain in Los Angeles. We'll come back on Monday, and we'll talk about 2 days of rain. I think they're giving the ball to your guy, Bijan, sir.
I have no idea.
He's going to make a great feature back in Atlanta one day.
Just one day.
Yeah. By the way, and I will say this, what we talked about yesterday about what Penix said and whether he has actual coaches in his ear, he was being asked a question about people outside the building.
Yeah.
And it was taken completely out of context. And I will just say that about the Falcons, that they're on it with Penix. They need a win. But that was taken out of context. Put that into the ether in a segment that hopefully will be heard as much as yesterday's segment on Penix. Well, the same intensity. Michael Irvin is a dear friend of mine, as you know.
Same intensity.
What's up, Chris?
As we heard from Tom, Brock Purdy's back for San Francisco. That's huge.
Yes, sir.
More likely to be the bigger number. Brock Purdy passing yards on Sunday, or Mac Jones's average as the starter. Mac Jones averaged 269 nice
That's
yards.
A very large number. I'll go glass half full. I'll say Purdy's coming back and he's going to look terrific. Helps to have Pearsall back too, man.
That does help tremendously.
And Kittle having a few games under his belt as well.
Yep.
I'm bullish on this Niners offense. So I'll go Purdy. And you know how I feel about, come on. This is a layup for me.
Mac Jones has been balling. I just
I
wanted to
know
get it
that.
out there. Yeah,
and this is nothing against Mac Jones, but
he was great.
You know my belief in Purdy.
5 and 3s.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'll go. I think Purdy's going to have a better day than the average of Mac Jones. What else?
Huge game in Denver. Is it more likely the Broncos trail for most of the game and then play amazing in the fourth quarter to win it, or the Chiefs cruise to a double-digit triumph?
I'll go the latter. I don't think the Chiefs are cruising at all against this team. No, not at all. Who's the last team to cruise against Denver anyway? I mean, with the first three quarters of the Philadelphia Eagles, they were cruising against Denver.
That's true.
Denver lost at Indianapolis. Indianapolis wasn't cruising in that one.
Giants were cruising.
Yeah, until the fourth quarter.
So are you taking the Broncos here?
I'm going to take in the game. I'm just saying in terms of here, I don't think that they. I would say it's more likely that they trail and play amazing in the fourth quarter to win, and the Chiefs cruise to a double-digit win. Okay. And I'm expecting R.J. Harvey to have a big game, pal, for sure. What else, Chris?
All right, 2 more. This is a callback. Is it more likely the Lions stop the Eagles' tush-push or run one themselves?
I'm going to say both. Did you take this from our conversation the other day?
I did. I literally wrote it word for word as we said it.
Because we were talking about it. And you said both, didn't you, TJ? The other day when this was brought up? Because, Dan Campbell's saying, he's now calling the plays and he's like, let's keep the tush-push in the game. That they come up with one themselves and they stop one on top of it.
Yeah, I did say they'd stop at least one.
I think they run one themselves.
Clark coordinator showing up and saying, we've got one. Here's Sam Laporta. You stop us.
That would be kind of fun.
That would be really fun.
But it would have to be single. It would have to be.
What if they put Aiden Hutchins back there and have him?
Well, I don't think he's going to do anything but what he does.
Come off the leg,
but what if they put Knuckles back there to push? So it would have to be Knuckles, right?
I think he's the one you want to have.
I think I'd want him having the ball being pushed.
No, I want the